Hello, is this working? It is. Ah, hello.
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar!
Okay, turn that off. Put this here. Make sure everything is working as it should be. Is it all the way up here?
A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
Oh,
That
okay.
dream died
Audio's
long
going there. Game's going
You
there.
should
Okay.
do the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you. By my hand.
I cannot fathom
You know
it.
what?
His Majesty killed in his own bed.
That'd be so
The ruins upon
interesting
The prince's grave had yet to wilt, without an heir to wear the crown.
if
What will become of the royal magic?
if Luis
An invasion might
was
undo
using a
this.
holy relic there to kill the king.
It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence.
Who could do this?
Your Eminence.
You could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet,
And yet,
And yet... Plant. Plant we live, we are alive, plant. Unlike
His
the
Majesty's
king.
arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
Yeah, so, Plant, that cutscene is actually quite interesting. Martins, yo, Martins 003. What is up, dude? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Mark doing a layer of cringe immediately. What the hell? Hello. Martins, hi. Welcome. Where are you coming in from, friend? I just started some metaphor. We're about to go into some like heavy stuff. Have you played this game? Streaming is going good. I'm from the US. What about you? I am also in the US. Martin. What games you be playing? Do you play this game? Metaphor? Hiccup. ReFantazio? Do you know what this game is? Mark? How long have you been streaming? Like today? 3 minutes. 4 minutes. Mark, did you bring in Martins, dude? Good. Have you been affiliated? You know what? I have been. Yes. I am affiliated with a lot of things like Marcus Framalion 000. Wait, Mark, you're on your new PC. How is it working? Is it working good? Can you play Claire Obscure Expedition 33 on Ultra Stupid High? Took you 15 hours. It's so good, dude. Show me some stuff, bro. I don't know what you would show me, but you streamed before, but you had to quit. Why did you quit? I'm a viewer that loves to support streamers. That's amazing, dude. I also love supporting streamers. What kind of streamers do you watch? What are your favorite types of streamers? My next goal is towards partner? Well, yeah, I mean, that'd be cool. I like doing the opposite of supporting. You like being supported? Gil, come over here. I'll hold you. You got something for me in Discord? Oh, crap. Hold on. You like antagonizing. Yo, is this like an all-white build with the lights? Damn, this looks sick, dude. Oh man, Mark, we got to do something about your wire management though. What are you talking about? All-white build, dude, that looks so good. Wait, why isn't your new is your new keyboard all white? You love multiverse and horror games? Dead by Daylight. Okay, okay. I've never played multiverse or Dead by Daylight. I do like horror games though. I'd be talking about Resident Evil and Silent Hill sometimes. Cut me some slack, dude. Bro, Mark, let me just come over real quick. I'll fix it for you, bro. And no, I haven't really been working towards partners. I've mostly just been playing games and hanging out with friends, you know what I mean? You were 10 hours into building when you plugged everything in. You were exhausted? Dude, call me up, bro. I'll fix it for you. You can't have an all-white build and then black cables in the background just spiderwebbing everywhere. I'm dragging you for no reason, dude. I got an idea if you don't mind. Well, let me stop you there, Martin. I am not willing to pay a single penny for whatever services you were about to suggest, but I'll hear it. Let's hear it. Oh, by the way, Gil, what new campaign do you have going on that I can play that thing that you linked in chat? I don't know if it was you that linked it or it was someone else, but have you been paying for services? No, and I will continue not to. That fucking, what is it? It was a, I don't know what you're talking about. The fucking, hold on. The Demon of Avarice. When can I play a Demon of Avarice as a player character, Gil? Or yeah, I'm okay with Demon of Despair as well. I'll use that. I can play as one of those. That would be great. Dude, look at how much game time I have on this stupid game. This game is crazy. If we ever even play. Yeah, you're right. Ooh. It's funny. Every couple of weeks, I keep trying to think of a new voice that I want to voice. My little mushroom guy, and I just keep swapping out like the kind of character he'll be, and it's kind of funny. So wait, Gil, question. Does whatever happens in this one shot, will that affect the main campaign at all? Like, is it possible that we can just accidentally nuke the entire... Everything hinges on... Oh, fuck! Oh, no. I was about to say, like, is it entirely possible that the player characters in this campaign will accidentally, like, just basically nuke town, this city? That would be crazy. On my old computer would have taken... Wait, I turned on my computer and everything loaded in like 30 seconds. Okay. On my old computer would have taken 15 minutes. Mark. Oh man, I'm so glad for your upgrade. But 15 minutes, dude. It will heavily affect the start of the campaign. Oh man. Oh man. That's crazy. Dude, we gotta get in on it. What am I doing streaming right now? Let's get everybody together. Not exaggerating. Dude, wait, Mark, did you tell me your specs for Ace just needs to find time? Yeah, and it's no worries. Honestly, Gil, this month is pretty terrible for me. Because I am moving out of this house. A lot of stuff in my room is like empty. So like if we can't find time this month, then it, you know, works out probably better for me. I mean, I still have... You don't have a desk right now. Where'd your desk go, dude? But, yeah, no, like I said, I still am free. I'm still probably the most free out of everybody, in the campaign right now, or in the group. But, there will be a weekend, probably this coming up weekend, where I'm going to be moving all of this furniture to the new place. You got rid of it. You don't want to drag it cross country. That's fair. Yeah, I'm also getting rid of some of my stuff here too. Yeah, no, Mark, for the old one. A standing desk. Ew. Nah, you need to get those ones that you can like sit crisscross on. Sitting, standing. Nah, you need the one with like the 7 different tiers of benches that you can put like one leg on like 3 different tiers, and then like sit like on one half of the desk, and then like stand up like, or like squat stand on like another like 2 tiers. You need one of those crazy ones. Now that you have a big boy job, you can afford it. I don't know what you're talking about. Hold on. Let me see if I can find a fucking picture. Crisscross sitting desk. Let me see, multi-tier. I want to find one that looks just absolutely ridiculous. Okay, like, one that looks like this, except incorporated into the desk with like a million more tiers that you can put stuff on. All right, that's the old build. All right, let me just take a quick little look here. Okay. Oh man, these are kind of old. Okay, yeah. 2060. Okay, yeah, good. Mark, good shit upgrade. And the new build? Right, yeah, I vaguely remember the new build. Hold on, let me see what dudes I got right now. I've got like Magic Knight on like 12 dudes. Magic Knight on Stroll. It'll be fine. Leave.
What?
Gallica.
Let's head back.
Okay, so I have 2 days. Technically 1 day once I'm done here. New build has, you believe, the second best AMD CPU on the market? Oh shit. I normally don't like buying like close to the best. That's a chair, not a desk. Yeah, no, Gil, like when I sent that to you, I said like there was one that I saw that was like incorporated into the desk, and I was like, what the hell is this?
Now that you mention it.
I have no idea where it came from. Honestly, it might have just been a fever dream. But you should get something like that. You should get something like that, like with the chair, and then like 7 different tiers where you can like, you're gaming, right? But then like you can have your leg up like this, you know, just like up on one. But then like you're also like squat standing like this if you wanted to. I think that would actually be great. You know, have you never just wanted to just, you know, when you're gaming, right? You're gaming and then you're just like you just put your foot up like this, you know, like both. You just put your legs up and then you scoot back in and you're just gaming with your feet up. You ever do that? You need to get a Windows 11 license, dude. Why are you getting Windows 11, bro? Get like, I don't know, just throw your PC away. You stuck to a 1200 budget, so you made your money's worth? No, that's sick though. That's sick. Oh, what am I doing?
Hey.
Right. Feeling.
Okay, I have one more day before we end up fighting
Time marches on.
Lewis.
And the age of a new king draws nearer.
Here.
I think we're prepared enough.
Shall we? Now what am I?
You're not going back to Windows 10? Why not, dude? Go to like Windows like Vista or some shit. I don't know. Do something crazy. Just go wild. Since it's no longer being supported, you can support it. It's only no longer being supported because you abandoned it, dude. Like, how could you do that? Why would you do that?
Think of
Dreadful.
What can I say? I'm a mess. See, Lamal. Okay, I have one day before I have to fight Lewis.
There's nothing to be done.
Let me go ahead and turn this quest in.
Splendid.
This is the Zeokropos' club. Now we're powerful enough to fight Lewis. You're more qualified to be king than Luis. Perhaps you really will be able to push past Luis and onto the shining throne.
You've been a real help to me, you know.
Your reputation precedes you. Here. Yeah, I think this ups our Karage. Yes, it does. Get paid.
All right.
I need just a little bit more wisdom and a little bit more courage. I don't need to up any more courage because I've got the
I'm off then.
Yeah.
the Colosseum stuff to do. But I do need just a tiny bit more wisdom.
I thank you in advance.
But today, can we talk to anybody? Basilio comes to mind. I don't know if they'll talk to me right now, though. What's up, Basilio?
Now what am I to do? Hey.
Remember how I said cook? I got an idea. Next time we're on the road, I'm on kitchen duty. Oh, okay.
Now what am I to do?
What about Yufa? Oh, I need more wisdom for Yufa. And then Barden. They won't talk to me yet? Why, dude?
Thank you truly.
In a little while, I'll have to talk with you before I leave town. Dude, why can't I talk to Barden, bro? Okay, so... Is there nothing I can do today? La da 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 da.
Take a look.
Okay, what stuff do I do? Turn this into Nurus. That takes 2 days, so I can't do that.
All right then, let's head
I
there right
could
away.
go to the Gauntlet Runner and just run somewhere and do like a Gauntlet Runner event.
Right now.
Oh, whoops. Let me save over my second save. Because we're starting a new day.
Now then, what should we do?
Where can I go?
Now then.
I don't need to go here. Don't need to go any of there. I guess I could see what that's all about, but there's no real reason to go there.
Let's see here. It's your call. That's cutting it close. This place.
I don't know
Here's
if
where we
I
are now.
can even
What a view!
do anything. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna run here. Do a...
That's where you want to go. It's your call.
Yeah, and then get back by tonight, do a tonight thing. That's probably what I'm gonna do. I don't know what's there. You need to set up OBS and shit for streaming? Do you might be able to just port over your old stuff. Alright, so I gotta talk to Bass here. Alright, let's talk to Basilio.
All right.
No, let's not use the toilet. It's Water's Day. No, unfortunately not. Damn, that sucks.
Oh,
Maybe that's better though, starting from scratch. Because like, I'm using a bunch of really old ass settings and old ass like, you know, like setups and stuff. Because I just, you know, haven't taken the time to, you know, put stuff as I know how to do it now. So maybe it's good. Maybe it's good that you have to like start from scratch. Oh my god, Kobe! Kobe, do you want to cook with our boy Bass? I do.
Yo,
Wanted to thank you for coming along on my errand, so I thought I would cook for you. Alright, Kobe, we're cooking. That's my try a tree nut egg drop soup. Honey glazed poison cocosados chicken. The poison? Salt cured. All of the toxins are out. Oh. Oh no, he's British. Dude, Basilio has the best accent. It's got a salty sweet glaze, leaves the tongue tingling.
yeah?
Good, eh? More, please. Scotland forever. Is it Scottish? Wasn't long ago I couldn't cook a thing. After the igniter experiments, my sense of taste got loads sharper. Oh! Couldn't eat much unless it tasted really nice. Sort of picked up cooking, fend for myself.
Right, right.
I'm dumb. I don't know accents at all. I can try to imitate them, but I can't tell you what I'm imitating. Got an after dinner treat here too. You got me a treat too? Yeah. Oh fuck. Baked fruit sweets, along with some Alento tea. I preserve the leaves in sugar. Dude, Basilio is so good at cooking.
I mean,
Lento's one of them, what you call sedative herbs. I drink it myself, night when the pain gets loud. Does it hurt that bad?
really.
Just a second.
Sometimes, yeah. Something inside me claws to get out.
Oh, right.
Never did get to telling you about these old wounds. Yeah, what happened? In Dell, we grew up in the slums. I call them slums, they're more just a trash dump. No parents. Every day was miserable. Went to enlist, hoping we could afford to eat that way. They told me I was too young. I got invited to be some sort of igniter development facility. Right, so he was tricked into being in the Parapus experiments. Told me I'd be helping him test igniters before the soldiers got him. They left out the part about testing them on us. Binka was there too, my mate. Split his herbs with us. At the facility, you got room, board, and a bit of coin. Slave wages. If the igniters went unstable on you or you stopped being useful, that's it. You're done. No matter what they threw at us or how bad it hurt, we took it all. We had to. Yeah, you were right to run away.
Yeah.
Took us ages to commit to breaking out, though. On to dusk. All we had was pain. Death was always one faulty igniter away. I'd never gotten through it without Dell. Aww, Dell. The experiments got worse, and I started losing friends to them. One by one, ended up on death's door myself. That's when Dell had enough. Broke us out. Dell was in rough shape himself, but he carried me. Ran with me all the way to a church where we found Rella. Oh. It's like now, it's not all there is. If you keep living, the world will surely change. Finally get what she meant. I gotta treat you to a nice meal. Aww. Giving up's the last thing on my mind. Got some actual hope. You might just be able to build the world down I dreamt of. Oh, I gotta do it for them, dude.
Me and Dell didn't live well.
Oh, that's why Dell was small. Side effects of the experiments. Might be a little grayer, but he's not actually aged all that much. We're glad for that. Yeah, let's visit him again.
Sure. Yeah.
Wait.
You don't mean he was lying about his sleeping wrong? You can't even sleep wrong on your chest anyway, right? I bought it without a second look.
Sorry.
Probably won't be able to make it today. Yeah, we gotta check on his friend, man. If his friend dies too, I'm gonna be so sad.
Coming into view is the village of Ligno, a
Ligno.
frequent stop for capital-bound peddlers and merchants, experienced traders who have withstood the trials of all the world's cultures and customs, gather here with rare goods found nowhere else. Though the village has waned in light of the influx of monsters, it remains an important hub of commerce. Here in this corner of the world, the Gauntlet Runner arrives.
Hey Mark, do you know what the name of this town is? Ligno? This village is unusually lively. Richard's en route to the capital. Stop here. Okay. Alright, I just want to see what's in here.
Let's go.
While bathing increases luck. That's cool. Ooh. Wait, this is sick. Golden armor, resist slash. Greatly increases evasion. Let's get the Mace of Renewal.
How nice.
And resist damage, that's fine.
Hey.
Wait, no. Kobe, why didn't you tell me all of this stuff was here? Big trade.
No.
I see.
Oh, whoops. Yo, Modley! Hello! It's been a minute. How are you? What you been up to?
I see.
Small talk. Heroes itching to regale us with the story of heroes. Okay. Alright, let's head back to town.
Wanna head back?
Modley, we are a day away from a big thing that is happening in game. Alright, and then we max Juna. Increases the MP recovery of Triumphant Hymn. Oh, that's not bad. You've been hyper fixated on a Shipwrecked 64. What is that? I might have already forgotten what it is. I think I'm gonna go 7. I'm gonna go Katharina. N64 styled horror, a horror game. Interesting. Okay. What's up with Brigitte? Brigitte comes to mind. I don't know if they'll talk to me. Why? Horror puzzle ARG.
Ah, just you.
Preparations for a new facility are on schedule.
See you.
We aren't ready to take in wayward souls. Okay.
His Highness, the Prince. His Highness.
Wah, 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 wah. ARG, like Tunic and Animal Well?
Right.
Oh, interesting. Okay. I love both of those games so much. Do we go 8 on Juna? Or 7 on Katharina? I think we go Katharina.
But come on.
I still really wish that she became a party member, Katharina. I understand that if we're only gonna have one of each tribe, I do still prefer Basilio, but man, I would love if we could make an exception and have 2 different Carapace on the team. I would love her. Definitely recommend. Without spoilers, it's also $8. Damn, dude. Bodley. Wait, what is the definition of an ARG? More party members is more better. That's true. ARG is I know this. I knew this. ARG. I mean, I know alternate reality game. Alternate reality? What is alternate reality? I think, because I know in terms of like taking photos and stuff, AR, like AR games would be like augmented reality, because like some of it is in game, some of it is outside of the game. I don't know if that's what that is, because like Animal Well was that. Tunic wasn't super like that. You put yourself in another world and solve puzzles IRL? Interesting. Surely there won't be something that can completely recontextualize everything in the game. Yeah, Roar. There is no way that there's going to be anything that just changes the fundamental of the game. Tunic at least had some elements. I suppose so. I mean, Tunic, it was really fun to write everything down. I don't remember if there was anything like actually outside of the game that you needed. Maybe like the last very last puzzle sent you to like a link. I think it did. No, you're right. I think the last big puzzle did send you to some sort of website or something. But Modly, if you are interested in that kind of stuff, there were a lot of secrets, but nothing needed. Yeah, no, Modly, I did so much Tunic, it was crazy. I wrote down so many notes, and like I translated a whole bunch of the code, and it was really fun. It was amazing. And that's why, Modly, I recommend to you a game called Blueprints. I don't know if you've heard of it. I don't think it is an augmented reality or alternate reality, because you don't have to go outside of the game to learn everything, to do everything. But Modly, if you like solving puzzles and figuring shit out, let me just give you a little taste. Hold on, we're going off. We are completely derailing from metaphor real quick. You've been hearing about it, keeping yourself unspoiled. All right, so this is my Blueprints notepad here. I'm gonna keep it a distance away so you can't actually read it. I also accidentally put it on top of some liquid up here, so it's been smeared. You know, like smeared, but it says Blueprints right there. But here, Modly, to give you an idea of the amount of note-taking that I've been doing for Blueprints, and I'm still so deep into it. Here, let me show you. Here's page 1. And then page 2. And then Gibbous, hold on, Gibbous, page 3. Gibbous, have you played Blueprints? Because I'm showing all of my notes for Blueprints right now. Page 4. I'm going to skip ahead. I'm going to go a little fast now. Page 5. Page 6. 7, 8, Gibbous, 9, You Should Play, 10, Blueprints, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, am I even near the end? I don't know. 18, 19, 20 full pages so far, and I am not done with the game. This game has consumed my non-stream life. It's so good. It's so good. I highly recommend. Gibbous, you should play Blueprints. What game has consumed my life? Blueprints has taken my life, taken over my life, off of stream. Did I hear something about being somewhat randomized? Yeah, it's like a puzzle game, but it's also a roguelike. Basically, the long and short of the premise of the game is that your great uncle died and left you a giant ass mansion, but he was very eccentric and kind of crazy. So his mansion changes rooms every day. And he told his lawyers that you're legally allowed to inherit everything as long as you get to the very last room. And you don't know where it is. It's just like, it's got 45 rooms in the game, and you have to reach the 46th room. And that's the premise for the game. And the randomized part is, it's like a roguelike where every time you go into a room, you have to select based off of a choice or a amount of choices. You know, kind of like Slay the Spire, where every time you beat an enemy and you go to the next enemy, they reward you with like 3 cards that you can put into your deck. It's kind of like that, where when you go into a room, you can choose, of 3 different rooms to make spawn in that spot. And you basically have to navigate your way through the mansion using the rooms that you draw in order to get to the 46th room. And it's really, really good. It's so good. Yeah, that's all I'll really say about that. But Gibbous put on a layer of cringe. I'm just gonna keep these on then, because I was gonna take them off, but Kobe's doing an Ori love. Ori doing Ori love? Come here. Ori, come here. Sorry for derailing the stream. No, you're good. I low key don't want to put on the second layer of cringe right now, Kobe, because it's a little warm in the room. There's only one solution. What is the solution? Curry pays chat 50k in damages? Okay, bet. Yo, wait, Alias is here for the 50k, Lamau. You've been dodging E33? Yeah, no worries, dude. I definitely recommend, if you haven't seen any E33 and you want to play E33, definitely skip and play it yourself. Okay, I'm gonna put this on just for a little bit, Kobe. You're like 6 hours in. Nice. How are you enjoying it so far? My wallet is saved. Don't actually overheat. No worries. I'm gonna take it off as soon as I start getting, like, not good. Definitely liking it a lot. Me too, dude. All right, I'm gonna hang out with my second favorite Parapus right now. And then after we hang out with her, we fight Luis. Mixed on if you like the dodge parry and turn-based, especially with the crazy delayed attacks. Yeah, the delayed attacks are actually really annoying. But like, it's kind of like when I play Dark Souls, you just have to get beat by it until you understand it, and then it's like easy enough. The thing that's annoying about that versus Dark Souls though is you can't move out of the way and just watch the attack first. I mean, I guess you could. What you could do is just dodge first and then, you know, pay attention to it. And then once you learn it, I don't know, you like find a rhythm. But I more so like it than don't. But I definitely understand. Oh? Madly, you sent me something over Telegram? What? What are you talking about? Is it a multiplayer game? Are you just trying to play with me?
But
Alright, hold on though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
Mostly not? Who is your Eurydice? It's reminding you of Xenoblade? Dude, what's actually amazing is I also compared a lot of the beginning to what Xenoblade makes me feel. And that's a big, I think that says a lot about E33.
No.
It'd be very wild if multiplayer happened. Ooh, okay. Is it a stream game or is it something that I would want to play on my own? I got a steady gig at a furniture shop.
I'm so glad.
Oh, nice. The Parapists are getting jobs. I'd love to watch. Aw. Yeah, right now, I am not sure where I would put new games, because, like Alias is saying, I've been playing Claire Obscure Expedition 33 on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and that game is definitely, probably, most likely going to last a minute. We're nearing, you know, the end chapters of Metaphor here, or at least like we're definitely in the second half. And I don't know how long this game is gonna keep going. Play that every stream instead. Yeah, I don't know what game I'm going to be doing for Monday, Wednesday after Metaphor, but like if Expedition 33 is as, you know, crazy long as it might be, I low-key might just play a bunch of that. Split the timeline and remerge it later? Yeah, but how are you guys gonna watch everything if everything is split? Oh, nice. Because most of us Parapists are good folks. He doesn't mind giving us work. Aw.
Excuse me.
He's probably just one guy in a long list of people you helped. What goes around comes around. If you're ever in a pinch, come straight to us. Aw. If you ever get in need of a less than 10 fun adventure, let me know. Wait, around 10? Wait, 10 what? Minutes? Hours? About 10? Right, need of about 10? 10 what? Like a 10 out of 10 game? Oh. I was like, I need about 10.
right then.
Katharina, just join the fucking party. In person, making waves may not be much, but when it comes to everyone, the world's gonna change. You're right.
Yeah.
You start to appreciate every day for what you can do with it.
Thank you. So much.
I never really had the time, but you've carved some out anyway. Aw. I think that's why we deserve King Will. Yeah.
The future.
Yes, I need...
Place in our deck, you know.
Displays the location of treasure chests in areas. Katharina will support the party in certain dungeons. Katharina can now come rushing in to certain dungeons due to comrades in battle. Katharina will now come assist you. While in the dungeon, Katharina may just randomly show up for no reason. Beginning of battle. Oh, cool.
Let's talk shop.
Something's dawning on me. I'm not sure how to put words to it. Most people find work through connections. They try to make themselves sound like a good fit.
Don't fret now.
Is that a bad thing? You're pretty tenacious. You know that about me. You're the coolest. I break dishes because I don't know my own strength, and complicated topics put me to sleep. I'm shameless too.
See you in a bit.
Okay, so what, she's gonna go job hunting? Okay, it's time.
You...
Forgive me for speaking out of turn, but is your mind truly clear of doubt? I mean to say, if you strike down a man who is not your true enemy, will you truly be able to call yourself a righteous prince? I don't feel that way at all. Well, to tell the truth.
However...
I challenge you on this, only because I think it's foolish to be brought to a standstill.
May I speak?
I do not believe Louis innocent in the slightest. In but a few months, he has slain the king and your comrades. Is it by any wonder that people seek to end his life? He has lived by doctrine of power, and his every step has been in service of that. He sealed his fate, and you, as a contender for the throne, should not waste time deliberating over whether such ideology is fit to rule. Is that not so?
It'll be all right.
You're already in second place in the contest. Countless people have thrown their support behind you. Never forget that. Thanks, Heismay. Heismay's made a pretty good point. We're gonna take back the country. You can't let any self-doubt stop you in your tracks.
We can't lose.
We can't lose. Everything we've done has been for this day. Take it all in and stick it to Luis, Ferrella, and Grius, and everyone. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah!
All the pain we've endured will be your power in the end.
Right.
I want a king who believes might makes right.
Besides,
Now that you've declared yourself the prince, it's not like you can afford to fall on your face anymore. Haha!
that reminds me.
Nurse wants to make some kind of grand entrance. Let's do it!
Okay then.
We need a full night's rest. Alright, let's go. Bum 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 bum.
Time marches on, and
The age of a new king draws nearer.
It's finally here.
What are we doing? Alright, we set out for the royal capital and the decisive battle of our lives. I just begun to grow accustomed to the cold. I can't say the same. Fuck the cold. Let's leave. Never seemed thrilled about arriving by sky. All it takes is a day from us to get there. We'll have them city folk shaking in their boots. Let's meet at the runner once we're polished off. I know very little about this game. Dude, Modley, have you played...
At last, only a day remains.
Have you played any of the Persona games? Not a single one? Oh shit. Do you know what they're about at all? Because what I describe about this game will be completely based off of your knowledge of Persona.
Whatever Luis throws at us, this is where we end it.
Between him and the Criers, he's certainly made a production of this. You don't suppose it's a trap?
Nah, Luis isn't one for traps.
He just loves a battle that will make history. That's the bastard through and through.
Indeed. The man's in first place right now. Not much he stands to gain from subterfuge. But I'll admit, I have my own suspicions.
What? Losing your nerve, old fella? Me? I'm ready to lay the bastard out. I owe him at least one solid whack in the face from Ardell.
Oh. Teenagers going through bad drama stuff, fighting crime to jazz. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. I was more so like thinking about the mechanics of the game, more so than the story. All right, well, Persona aside, this game is just made by the same people. It has nothing to do with Persona. But basically, it's like a Game of Thrones, Final Fantasy, Fire Emblem type, you know, like, royals, and politics and, you know, vying for the throne and crazy powers and stuff like that. And it's kind of like a fantastical type world with a bunch of different, you know, like races of people, as you can see in this area here. And the basic, most TLDR gist of everything, leaving out a ton of major details, is I am the blue-haired character here, this guy. And when you start the game, it is your job to try to save the prince of the country who has been cursed by something. And over the course of the game, you are trying to save the prince and reinstate him as somebody who can be one of the royal crown, or the royal throne. And the king gets killed, and there is this big magic that basically turns the entire country into like a voting booth of your heart. So the next king is basically the person that the people of the country all deem to be worthy of being the king. What? So we get thrown into this race of going for the king of the throne, which is why I said Game of Thrones, because there's no current king right now, and the entire country is kind of like in disarray. And basically, in order to save the prince, we had to join the race and try to win the throne ourselves. And the biggest person that is like in our way is this guy who is like this like army mastermind, super smart, super skilled, like crazy. I heard something about turning the country into a voting booth inside your heart. That's basically what it is. If the people have their trust in you, that gets reflected into the magic that is seeing who people believe is worthy of the next king. So like if you go around town, like, you know, being like really good to people, they will show their support, and that will reflect into the sky. And there's a deadline for it, and at the place that we're at right now, we are in top 2, and the guy in front is this crazy militaristic type dude who only believes that the only people that deserve anything that the only people that deserve, you know, really anything in life are people with the power that can take it. So he goes around killing people. He goes around, you know, basically making shows of like you know, like why might is right. You know, he's like floored like towns before with like monsters just to show that, like, you know, like if you're weak, then like, you know, you don't deserve to have a say, so like you should rally behind me because I'm strong or whatever. That is the most TLDR gist of everything, and we're about to fight him right now. Why can't actual politics work like that? I mean, sometimes it does.
You can start with one for Del. Give him 100 for yourself. If he becomes king, the kingdom is finished. Maybe even destroyed from the sounds of it.
Oh, but yeah, we've also found out that he doesn't care about the kingdom at all and actually just wants to destroy everything. So we like doubly want to like fuck this guy. Oh, also an ad break is about to start in 3 seconds. So I will take that time to use the bathroom. All right, taking these off. And I will use the restroom real quick, go and get water, go and get snacks, because we are about to face Luis. Definitely for the last time. There's no way there's any more after this game, for sure. That's a joke, that is sarcasm. Yes. I have to pee, dude. We back. Well, I'm back. The ads are not back. The ears were kind of hurting for some reason. I might have just had them on wrong. If they hurt Curry, you need to put them back on? Wait, what do you mean? You don't need to? Oh no. I forgot the don't. I was like, Jesus. Maudley, no, don't leave. Or wait, are you coming over here? Thanks for popping in, though. It's good to see you. What? Wait, what? 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 What did you say? But no, Gibbous, I think I just had them, I had them positioned in a way where like the headphones were like pushing against them. So I just adjusted it. Just tabbed out and back accidentally, and it's hitting me with 7 ads. No, wait, what? Aren't you subscribed? That's so weird. What the heck? Speaking of pain, you know, it sounds really good right now. Acupuncture? War Thunder? Medieval stretching rack. Oh yeah, I could use some medieval stretching, yeah.
Rella said as much too, about the country being overrun with hordes of humans. That might be his real aim.
Ooh, that would be really cool if, you know, we just got, if like the country got destroyed by humans. That might be fun. That might be a cool little twist. You know, some like Attack on Titan bullshit where like all of peace just gets thrown out the window.
Though I can't for the life of me think why Luis would want that. I thought he'd made his name as this grand human slayer.
At the very least, we know that Luis will not wield the king's magic to save this land.
The ads are done? Dude, Maudley, how did you get ads? You are prime gaming.
We have our own future we're dreaming of.
I should watch Attack on Titan someday. It's pretty good. It's not groundbreaking, but it's pretty good. I think it's got top tier aspects to it. And I think, you know, overall the story ended up pretty good. I was definitely a non-believer of Attack on Titan for the middle part of the story, but when everything was said and done, I was like, okay, I don't hate it. Give me the swords. I mean, yeah, just I don't really care about the swords. I just want the maneuvering gear. Might be back in a few hours if we're still going. We might pick up. We might still be going, but if not, thank you for popping in. I missed you. Next time, or well, yeah, next time I see you, I'll hopefully it's not. Hopefully it is soon. Yeah, those are words. Later. The swords and the maneuvering gear.
For Maria and Fabienne. For Grius and Brella. We've got to win this. For everyone's sakes.
And for Dell too. Come on, man. I think that the gear will require extra use of medieval stretching. Yeah, that's probably...
You would pursue peril.
Our course is set for the capital and the final confrontation. Is everyone prepared? We gotta prepare first. Wait, I want to prepare first.
Here's where we are now.
Shit. Okay, I can't prepare. That's okay.
You would pursue peril.
I have like
Great.
12 people all on the same class right now, so if they throw me into a fight, I might lose.
The stage is set for the decisive battle to take place in Grand Trad. And so the Gauntlet Runner takes to the sky. He does not return within the hush of teleportation magic as a mere wanderer, but with the fanfare required of one who would claim to be prince. He is a boy no more. He stands now on equal footing with Luis, and his triumphant descent over the capital will finally make that known. Whether or not his gambit is only a means to an end.
Why does the gear not have a full harness to distribute forces? Oh shit!
He's here! Wow! It's really him!
Welcome back!
Your Highness!
It is I, the Prince. Kobe, all you need are the forces right where the gear is. Like that's. Do you not know how the human body works? It's the Prince!
It's His Royal Highness the Prince. We've been waiting for you. Go and teach that damn Luis a lesson.
Yes!
Finally, this is better than any of the fables. I'm putting all my money on Luis to win.
Sounds like they're more excited about the spectacle than about the prince being alive. Still, suppose it makes sense.
But by the faces in the sky and upon the rock, we are squarely set in second place. Even with the gap between us and Luis, the prince has faithful supporters.
Though 'tis not truly His Highness's face wrought in stone, but our captain's. After all this time, I cannot help but feel conflicted.
Luis spares nothing for an old woman like me. Saint Rella spoke truth. We need the help of His Royal Highness the Prince.
Yes.
He's the boy with a saint's blessing. He's got to be genuine. If the Sanctus Church's power is waning, should I take His Highness's side over Luis?
Yes.
Even after her confession, they still keep her words close. I suppose no amount of past sins could make them forget her genuine kindness. Seems strange to say, but we owe her a great deal. Without her, the people would never have calmed, much less placed their trust in us. We can't let them down.
But looking around the city, some of the fervor seems beyond reason.
Your Highness, you can't stop at Luis. You've got to kill all the idiots who believe in him.
Oh shit.
Right in the head.
That right? You're the ones who aren't right in the head. It's because of stiff old cowards like you that this country's been spinning its wheels.
Oh no, Kobe. It's turning into real life, Kobe. Why did you ask for this?
Sounds like he's your coward after he arranged all this too.
True enough. If he doesn't even show up after all this fuss he's made, everyone will feel like fools.
Probably going for another big grandstanding entrance like at the royal funeral.
Don't care what he's planning. Either way, he's dead meat.
Save your fury for the fight ahead. But still.
His Royal Highness the Prince has arrived.
Whoa, and Lady Juna as well.
I say, nothing wrong with an adoring public, but this is getting more claustrophobic than the engine room. We don't want to get stuck. I'm hopping back in the rubber.
Oh, I love that Nuris is like super introverted.
Let's head to the hushed honeybee inn for now. I'm sure Maria will be happy to see us back.
Bum, 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 bum.
All the customers say they're on your side.
Aww.
I was surprised at how popular you are.
Thank you for helping. Have you been okay? Yeah.
Have you been doing okay?
Everything was fine. Everyone kept talking about you a lot, so I didn't get so lonely.
Aw.
I never thought Luis would be the one throwing down the gauntlet to you. If he'd survived, I'm sure he'd say the same. You'd better get some rest tonight. Come on, Maria. It's time you went to bed.
You be king? I mean, you can be. You just gotta win the hearts of the people in the voting booth of your heart.
I wish we could stay up and talk more. Good luck tomorrow. I'll be cheering for you.
Thank you.
It's finally happening.
We've got to win this. For Grius' sake, too.
Victory is in our grasp. We once thought it impossible to save His Highness the Prince after all, and he now lives.
Yes.
But without the king's wards, we'll be fighting on even ground. He won't make this easy on us.
The king's magic lived up to the legends. Capable of shaking the world itself. Every man, woman, and child has been at its whims for months.
Not the kind of power any of us want in Luis's hands.
But will this fight truly settle everything? By the spell's own rules, the throne will go to whoever wins the most support.
That would be crazy if instead of going to this fight, Luis just unleashes a shit ton of humans all over the country and starts fighting them. And they're just like, yo, Luis is out fighting the humans. Why is the prince just chilling in the capital? What a lazy prince.
Even after this battle,
nah.
The crown's fate isn't set. We saw how the people's hearts have been whipped to dangerous passions. When the dust settles...
Whatever they make of it, we've come this far. All we can do now is finish our fight and strike to kill. Any less, and Luis will cut us down.
Indeed. Let us now devote ourselves to victory, and then worry of what comes after. We must believe in all we've yet accomplished.
This should be our last battle against Luis. I'm just trying to stay hopeful, knowing how far we've come. Now you've awoken your archetype, forged friendships, and taken so many burdens on your shoulders. You've really risen to this fight.
This is just the beginning.
This is just the beginning. We've still got a long road ahead.
True enough. We haven't even won against Luis yet. And even when we do, that won't be the end of it. But it takes me back. If the prince could see you now, he'd be pretty proud of you. Don't you think? I mean, you and he were best friends. Best friends. Wait, what?
Wait, what's the matter? What happened? Okay, all right. All right, here it is. The oh, hold on. All right, I found it. I figured it out. Will actually isn't even real. Will is probably just the physical embodiment of the king or of the prince's like imaginary friend. And Will and the prince are actually the same person. That's why we look the same. That's it. That is the big reveal. I'm telling you now.
What's the matter?
Oh, sorry. I felt like I'd misspoke for a second or something. Don't mind me. Anyway, we'll make sure this is the end for Luis. Gotta report our victory to His Highness personally, right?
Oh, what the hell? We just up a Gallica right here?
It's like I'm seeing the prince smile again.
Right. Let's get some rest.
It's been a while.
So?
Best way to get prepared is by getting rest. All right, let's talk to everybody.
I got you.
That man.
Now then.
Thanks to Rella, we've won quite a sudden groundswell of public support.
You know.
All the customers in the inn say they're cheering for you. Yeah. What are you... Oh, you're staring at this chicken? Used to be many candidates for the tournament, but now there's only 2.
At last.
It's coming up.
Make yourself at home.
Okay. Let me save here. I should probably set my...
What now?
My dudes. Let's go wizard.
I'll show you the essence of truth.
Stroll can be... I don't know what I would want Stroll to be, actually. Magic Knight is pretty cool. Maybe Stroll is Seeker?
Nothing ties a traveler down.
Hulkenberg. She's on Warrior right now. Because I want her to learn the HP up thing. Yeah, it's fine. Izme is on Ninja. Juna. Oh, I need the next thing on Alonso before I can do more Faker. And then Persona. I guess I'll just keep her as mage. Yufa's on Savior, that's probably fine. And then Basilio on Knight.
Just give me something to hack at. I'll be the shield.
Yeah, that's probably fine. Increase the strength of everything or small MP. Let's do increase the strength of all magic for Will. And then Juna gets the small MP. And then let's go greatly increases evasion dark. Magic 5. Moss Caliber. Well, let's go here first. Mage. We do that here. Magic 5. And then probably the MP recovery? Oh no, yeah, it's... Oh, Venom Ward Charm, let's do that. Okay, MP recovery. Endurance. Where's the one greatly increases evasion against dark? Let's do that here. Uppercape? No, it's fine. I guess endurance is fine. Strength endurance 5. Strength magic. MP recovery. Alright, Baraka Dios. Nullifies fire. Resist dark. Endurance 6. Increases fire attack. Increase experience. Alright, Moss Caliber. Does this do any automatically increases defense? Who has that? Heisme? Claw breakers are +6. And reduces slash. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Normal attacks become fire affinity. Resist dark, I guess? Or wind? Strength endurance, that's fine. And then we are ninja. Normal attacks become wind. Automatically increases defense. Or reduces the weakness of being hit. Mountaineer automatically increases attack at the start of combat. Who? I feel like that should go here. But if Basilio is knight, I would want Basilio to be strong against lightning, but I guess that's fine. Increase attack at the start of combat. No, that's fine. Maybe instead... Damn. Let me put that on Hulkenberg. And then put this on... Strength endurance? No, I feel like 470 defense would be good. Although, I also suspect that Luis, if I am fighting Luis, won't be doing single target. So greatly increases evasion against dark. Yeah, that'll be fine. Yeah. And then let me quick do one of these. We got Steel, Medica, Magic Circle. I could try like a Pierce Dodge. I don't have Pierce Dodge. But we got the Magic Circle. Let's see what kind of big attack. We got Heavy Wind. extreme. Yeah, heavy wind might be the play, or maybe.
All right.
And then we will do Medica. Let's get that steel in. You cannot recommend Last Defense Academy. It has a really good story. Wait, Roar, you said you can't recommend it, or you can't recommend it enough? Are you saying it's good, or are you saying it's bad? Oh, you cannot recommend it enough. Okay, okay. Yeah, I still have the demo installed on my desktop. I've still been meaning to play it, I just haven't yet. What did I have? Magic Circle? But it's super good though. Let's go fire dodge. Can we do fire dodge? We cannot do fire dodge. Maybe just heat up. Maracukaja. Let's do Maracukaja. Do I not have Matarukaja? I do.
All right.
And then Medi. Knight's Proclamation. No, let's go Knight's. Holy Knight's Proclamation. Shield Blessing, medium HP. Increases max HP. Let's go magic counter. That'd be cool. Oh wait, no. Revitalize. Heismay. Fine. Juna. Okay, Juna needs... Recovers a meat amount of caster SP. Medica Recarm. Alright, Medica Recarm. And then let's do... Damn, heavy to all. Ooh, putting on, putting on a resistance would be cool. Yeah, let's put on a one-time resistance to wind. Or weakness to wind. Because Will has heavy wind. So we got Dayama, Medical. Let me actually bump this up a little bit.
It seems I've grown!
I've acquired a new ability.
Okay, so let's get those. Make sure those are good. Okay, so we got heal everybody. Status ailments everybody. Heal 1. Cyclone, Miraku, Kaja, Dakunda? Wait, does anyone... Oh, no, it's fine. So, removes all debuffs, removes all status ailments, and then let's also do... Dekaja might be good. Yeah, I think Juna might need... Let's take off Rakarm. Let's put on Dekaja. Removes buffs from enemies. So Basilio is on Knight. And we got Warcry, Power Thrust. Yeah, I mean, Warcry is really good. It's not great for Basilio since his magic is pretty low, but he'll probably be alright. Yeah, I would like Basilio as a physical attacker, but I mean, lowers defense. Yeah, I mean, Power Thrust is probably fine. Warcry Power Thrust. It's no charge, but it'll be alright. Okay, and the party we've got is Will, Yufa, Basilio, Juna. Okay. I think everyone is set.
What now?
Yeah, everyone's set.
Good night.
This is gonna be so funny if I don't end up fighting Luis here.
At long last, my lord, our investigations have borne fruit. We know where the true prince lies.
No.
Those loyalists who disappeared with the prince led us right to him. We found traces of their coming and going.
Where was he hiding?
Far to the west of the royal capital, deep within a forest said to bewitch those who should wander in. An old village erased from today's maps.
How did you find that?
That said, against all odds, it seems that this place is...
The lost village of the Elder. Last trampled by Fortin's troops, sent to burn it to the ground.
You knew then?
I see now. To hide in a place publicly declared as destroyed. Quite a gambit. The prince was born there, you know. An illegitimate son, after the past king's heart was drawn to a woman of the village in his youthful years of debauchery.
Oh.
What? Then the prince really does bear elder blood.
Fortin did not raise the village for any defiance of his scriptures. He thought only to eliminate an inconvenient heir. A threat to his power before his birth was known.
Or, you know, how crazy would it be if I was the prince and the one who was cursed was actually the best friend? And it was like a body double thing like it was now?
The prince's survival, his complete disappearance. This was the missing piece. Zorba, go and snuff them out for good.
Sir, consider them annihilated. I've been hoping for an opportunity to test this newfound power.
Now, the battle at the royal capital looms. I must begin my own preparations.
Ooh.
If you call yourself the prince, then I will give you a prince's end. And I have just the spell to do it.
I mean, if Luis doesn't pull out an archetype, then I don't know what the hell's going on.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Good morning. Did you sleep well? Ready to face the day?
Yo. Of course.
Yes, of course.
No hesitation at all. You've really grown out there.
But you have to come back, no matter what, okay?
No matter what.
I confess my mind strays back to the royal funeral.
Yet we are more than we ever were then. Now we have the power to see this through.
Yes.
Let's get out there, thrash him, and come back here to celebrate.
Never thought we'd find ourselves back at the Grand Cathedral for the final showdown. Let's pull ourselves together, ready our supplies, and give him hell.
Let's head there.
Can we talk? Just line.
Ooh. We help anyone in trouble, endorsed by the Honeybee Inn. Oh, this is amazing. I never thought that we would see a campaign poster for ourselves. Sublime.
This is all right.
I'm off.
Well, stranger things have happened.
And the Elder really beat Luis. Nice. No offense, but you're gonna die. Okay, can I don't think there's gonna be any new stuff available to buy, right?
Hello there.
Oh, there is new stuff to buy. What the hell? Small MP recovery or a Calcum saber. Holy shit. What's all this new stuff? Monk's black staff, dark attack strength. Red, blue. Oh. Cursed blade inflicts hex. Reduces the damage hit by your weakness. Oh, it's better than the Dracodios? No way. Small MP recovery, dark attack strength. Damn, these are pretty cool, but I don't really need them right now. What about the armor though? What I really want to buy is magic healing items, magic restoration. Or a Calcum mail. Magic 7. Okay, I mean, cool. Ew, a bot. Get out of here. La da dum, dum.
And what is it you want?
Aw, Katharina reduced the price for me. That's nice. Okay, there's nothing I can... There's nothing I need here, though.
All right, then.
Maybe...
Let's go.
The church?
Close your way.
Could buy a few more bombs of life. I don't really need anything here. Okay. Okay, that's about as much preparation as I can think of.
Victory would plunge this world into chaos.
So, let's go and fight Luis. Probably. Maybe?
Hello,
You bloody fool.
This heat is insufferable.
Say there.
Close your eye,
Gone clamming all over.
Oh man, this is gonna be good. Alright, I'm saving right here.
Right. Ready?
It's time for the showdown. Oh, Batlin's right here to MC.
Well, bit of a tricky situation. Can't exactly say I'm the tournament's official crier anymore, things being what they are. I mean, Sanctifex Forden and St. Rella are gone. Bluntly speaking, there is no tournament anymore. But like hell, if that's gonna stop me, as a lone citizen watching over the future of our country, you can look to me for the latest news on this upcoming fight.
What a cool dude. He should be in the party.
Live free, crier! Fight the power!
Yeah.
Very good. Let's begin, shall we? The Day of Judgment is here. The final fight between Luis, military paragon and one-man army, and the boy who claims to be the fallen prince. The entire continent's eyes are on this battle, folks, and only one of them's walking away. Let's see a show of true strength, worthy of our new king.
Your Highness, you can win. Give Luis the boot.
Count Luis! Kill that imposter!
It looks to me like Luis hasn't even bothered to show at the royal capital.
Well, there's no way he'd run away from this. Anytime now. Anytime.
Or are these the other criers that aren't doing shit? Oh, here we go.
Over there! It's Luis's Gauntlet Runner!
What if the Gauntlet Runner accidentally runs into the giant face in the sky?
And so the leading candidate finally makes his appearance.
Biddly-doodly-doo.
Luis.
The two titans of this race have finally come face to face. Let's introduce our candidates once again for this final bout. Our first candidate, Count Luis. Adopted son of a minor nobleman, he rose to fame on his incredible military merits. quelling domestic conflicts and almost becoming our nation's youngest general. Suspected of attacking His Highness, he was denounced and cast down, but his name has since been cleared, and now here he stands, closest to the throne.
It's so wild that he didn't kill the prince, but he did kill the king.
Then we have the Elden candidate, he who claims to be none other than His Highness, the Prince. Though his identity is uncertain, his strength is undeniable. Through his campaign, we've seen his team flourish, counting even the songstress Juna among them.
I love how it's just like, yeah, like Will, amazing. Also, Juna's there.
Time has come to demonstrate his power. Will it be enough for this youth to take the throne?
I have to commend you. A lesser man would have run. This all began with the king's failures. He was an unworthy ruler, and his incompetence bred the chaos that followed. You, who claim to be the prince, what do you believe the people seek in their king?
Power? Intellect? Bloodline? I don't want either of these. I want to say peace. I want to say peace. I don't want either of these. I don't want to say power because that's Luis's thing. Bloodline's also not what I care about because, you know, that the king's magic was just like, you know, who cares about that? Intellect is not really, I would say intellect.
The intellect to resolve everything.
Many would dismiss the idea, but resorting to force is never the answer.
Intellect alone protect the people? In the end, words are nothing against power. Now let me ask you, my gathered people, what is it that makes a king?
Power! My Lord Luis, kill him now! Only the strong can rule!
Jesus.
Your Highness, show us your power!
Young candidate, have you or your party any final speeches before the duel?
Ooh.
We have only one thing to say.
I love how the main character does talk, but not enough to, like, you know, pull him out of being the MC. And then, like, when it's like big speech time, like Stroll or Hulkenberg come up.
Wake up! Luis's fair world is barbaric. A land where the strong prey on the weak. He promises protection, but he is the very man who would see you slain. Hear this. Luis ordered my home destroyed by a human. Are we a land of animals? Or are we a nation united in the protection of the weak, in raising up our neighbors?
He's the type of man who will kill anyone who gets in his way. If you crown him king, I know the country will burn. Rella said as much.
People, do not let your hearts falter. I desire but one thing, a world without inequality, and I shall gladly offer my shield to all of those who follow this ideal. Those who do not, however, will be slain without mercy or regret. It could not be simpler.
It's time.
If your equality means you will sacrifice the people who need help most, then I deny your world!
So, you think you have the strength to protect the weak? Then prove to me these are more than empty words.
Oh shit, okay, it's time. I really wasn't sure if we were going to fight him or not.
And act your part in this showdown. I have a new world to build, and you will die in its name.
The time has come. We're finishing this, here and now.
Last Defense Academy keeps getting bigger and bigger. Oh shit. Does it have like a massive like world that you can run around in? Luis looks like the bad dude from Guts from Berserk. I've never read Berserk. I don't know what the bad dude looks like. All right, I need to. First of all, I need to make sure I can steal from this guy or not. Okay, Luis is not holding any shit. No way this is gonna be harder than the fight you did against him earlier. Nah, Luis is still just gonna do regular attacks.
Nice.
Alright, let's do a war cry.
I will annihilate you! Come, accept my challenge. What was that?
Spatial slice. Ooh. Ouch.
God, I pray you're ready. Slowing you down, Captain.
Yeah, let's do that.
I knew you'd help.
Thanks.
That helped. Watch me.
Alright, let's start off with some fire, see if we can fire him.
You defy the rule of strength, then die by it. By this power.
Alright, let's hit him with that cyclone.
Maybe not. Let's work together.
Ooh.
Not to come forth, royal soul.
Damn! 1800.
Here I go.
Alright, so let's get him with a power thrust.
Here I go. All right. Drop dead.
I shall do my best.
Here I go.
On my own, here we go. Amadine, heavy magic. Yeah, let's try it.
I shall purify you.
700.
I strike to kill! I strike to kill!
Holy shit!
Come, accept my challenge!
My strength.
Tuba, I gotta show you had all those ailments. Watch yourself.
One-time weakness to wind.
Job, Judah.
I'll show you the F I won't hold back.
Cyclone.
Scour!
Their weakness.
There is no escape.
Another war cry. Medic Hall.
Healing power.
I owe you one.
We settle this here.
More weakness.
I will annihilate you! Can you endure it?
Treasure Sword, unlock affinity.
I strike to kill!
Voltaic Royal Slash.
Come, accept my challenge!
I feel so slow.
I strike to kill!
Ouch. Oh, he probably attacks like all weaknesses.
Watch yourself.
I see. I forgot to read up on the thing that makes him strong.
Wind!
Ooh, grand.
Let's
Your
do
opening,
this.
Captain.
We're hitting another break here though. The game has advertised they had 100 endings, and now you see that they're not small endings. Wait, is it actually 100 endings? I wasn't sure if that was like a troll or not.
Nah. Placings to the front.
Careful.
You better be ready.
You've got several ailments.
Power thrust.
I shall see.
Save ya.
Do De Ama on Basilia.
Do something.
From what you can see, it's actually 100 endings. Dude, that's so sick. Alright, more weakness to wind. Lizard!
Good! Very good. Yours is a worthy power, one untainted by petty tactics or cheap tricks. However...
Okay, alright, where is the shenanigans?
You truly have become more powerful. But I would expect no less of a remnant of humankind. You're a survivor of a lost tribe, aren't you?
No less of a remnant of humankind. Right, survivor of the Eldas?
Humankind?
You did cheese strats. Wait, what did you do?
Because he's elder, you would call him a monster.
No, because he's a monster.
You should know the truth by now. After all that time I allowed you to spend on that pagan island. History as told by the Sanctus Church is a fiction.
All right, here we go, here we go.
No doubt you saw all the evidence of a truer history. One that told of ancient times where the land was ruled by a far different people.
You mean the legends according to the murals and ruins from the temple?
All right, here we go, here we go.
You don't humor him.
But if that war between gods truly did come to pass...
We have to think about it.
Gods? How droll. They may have governed all things with works far beyond ours, but they were no gods.
Knight class has a move that protects you against elemental attacks, and since he attacks you with elemental, you just did that every turn. Okay, I see you, I see you. Yeah, I wasn't, I was kind of unsure whether or not I would have the defense to you know, hold back, or not hold back, to basically take all of his stuff, but all of my dudes are pretty strong, and I wasn't super worried about it. Considering the damage output that Will was doing, from an article, you read the game at 6 million characters. What?
They were an ancient tribe unlike any other race, now lost. Wielders of true magic. The modern age saw them called Elder, shunned from our cities. But in their time, they were known as humankind.
Okay, alright, humans are coming into the mix.
I thought humans were those mad monsters. What are you trying to say now?
Also, yeah, we're going into a break real quick, so...
Dog! Your lies will soil His Highness's name no longer!
Okay, we're going into a break. I need to... I'm just gonna go to the bathroom again, why not? I, like, drank my coffee a little too quick, so... Damn, I don't have any snacks this time. Bum, bum, ba, ba, bum. Okay, we got about 50 seconds before the break is done, so... Man. Oh, man. When did I get into the habit of snacking the entire stream? I accidentally Pavlov myself every time there's a break. I want to, like, start munching on something. I'm hungry. Okay, ad should be done in about 10 seconds. I'm gonna go ahead and start in 5. Okay, ad should be done. We're going in. Oh wait, hold on. Okay.
You believe it false? What would I stand to gain from lies?
Nah, Luis be telling the truth. You know he is.
Actually humankind? Why wouldn't I know that?
Because you're also fake, Gallica.
His appearance as a boy is mere trickery. In truth, he is humankind. He is kin to the feral monstrosities that roam this land, leaving carnage in their wake.
He doesn't know when to give up. No one would believe this madness.
Enough to fill 60 paperback novels? Would you read all of that, Roar?
No need to distress yourself. I'll show you the proof.
I mean, he's right. We determined that in the...
You, boy, who call yourself the prince. You will be the cornerstone upon which my utopia is built.
What?
Utopia?
He's gonna turn me into a human.
What's happening?
What ails him?
What ails him?
Witness the truth, good people. You would know the identity of your would-be prince. Here he is.
It's a monster. It's a human. It's gone.
The truth of the humans is laid bare. They're no beasts, but another form of the Elder Tribe. Cast aside their guise with magic, and they reveal their true colors. He is no royalty, no boy, but a ruthless fiend intent on your throne!
It's not true! It has to be one of the Count's illusions!
What illusion? That's no prince! It's a monster! It'll kill us all! Run!
What has become of him?
It must be Luis's wicked magic. Yet, the aura of Magla, it's exactly like a human's.
He's not!
He's a human.
Hey! Snap out of it! You have to stop this!
I mean, we know that Luis has been doing mad experiments on humans for a while, but like... Afraid.
Be not afraid, child. 'Tis not thy true self. 'Tis not thy true fate.
Who is oh, it's the lady.
In this moment, thy mind is disturbed, twisted by the power of that man. The time has come. Thou must face the truth deepest within thee.
Oh, am I about to unlock an awakened archetype?
Remember again thy true self, the purpose of thy birth.
What is my purpose of birth? I took on a mission to save the prince. Okay.
An ideal world. Even if reality crushes everything I believe in, even if my ideals languish, I know I can trust you to see them through.
He can trust me because I am a homunculus human.
It's
Hello.
always been that way. Whenever my life's been the hardest, you are always there to help me through it. After all, you're mine.
Alternate ego. Body double. Shadow clone. You're my true self.
Wake up! Wake up! Hey!
Hello, we're back.
Are you well?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
You seem coherent at least. We saw you take on a terrible, monstrous form. We knew not what to do.
You had vast reserves of magic poured into you. It was eating away at your body and mind, but I've managed to suppress it. He may be back with us, but without rest, he will surely succumb to the spell.
This game has a
I
manga?
don't know if he can withstand the same magic a second time.
Yeah, you know, I bet all of the personas have a manga too. This is very, you know, anime. I'm sure they've made so many adaptations.
Let you die.
It would appear the throne is now mine in every sense. None remain to oppose me. Your vengeance is at hand. Will you not finally slay the monster and avenge your people?
Shut up!
Shut up!
Unfortunately, the prince is finished either way. Both this imposter and the true prince at death's door, deep in the woods.
What?
True prince? You bastard! What have you done?
Bloody hell! Is that why he called us here? It was all just a bloody distraction!
Your part in this has ended. Go where you wish, but I advise you run fast if you would outpace your hunters.
Seize the monster!
What the hell was that? Was that a grenade?
Attention now. This looks dire.
How could you deceive us? I knew all along that filthy lowborn was hiding something. Monster!
Oh, man.
We retreat to our gauntlet runner. We must find him safe haven to rest.
It won't be long until the entire kingdom hears of this mess. We've no safe haven left.
Gallica, we've only got one option now. I'm worried about the prince too.
I know. We'll head to my home and the prince's refuge, the Elden Sanctum.
Oh, damn. I never thought that we would actually go there. $513? God damn it.
Count Luis has saved the country. He has driven off the human who sought to usurp it. Count Luis is our true savior.
Oh, no. All of these asshole criers are saying stupid stuff. Wait, Adeni is here too? Huh.
Sounds like we've got our next king then.
Might as well fall in with him. He'll keep us safe from any humans at the very least.
They'll be all right, won't they?
Yeah.
That boy is no monster. I'm sure they'll be fine.
Luis, what the hell did he do? Stay safe out there, boy.
The flow of that evil Magla was surely born from Luis's magic. What a terrifying force.
I'll remember that sight for the rest of my days. But he hasn't got you beat yet, my friend. You can't tell me the fight's over.
Yeah, battling, dude. Woo, we're getting booed so bad.
Why?
Okay, all right, we're just going.
It was more of a defeat than it was a departure. They board the gauntlet runner and rush from the capital, as though hiding from the shrieking animosity of the masses. What more can they endure? There is no light to be seen.
We just got to do another tournament and make our way back up, just like last time.
A hiding place for the Elder Tribe. Wonders never cease.
We can marvel at it later. The mirror hasn't shown me anything for a while. I can't even see the room now, let alone the prince.
Oh no.
No. Just after we'd finally resolved the curse, too.
Luis's final words trouble me. We must hurry on.
At first glance, it is a simple forest, deep as any other. But the observant may sense that every tree in its formation is ancient and grand, bathed in mystical serenity.
Do we just land in all the trees?
Is familiar only to the few who grasp the truth. The ancient Elden Sanctum.
The Elden Sanctum.
Can you walk, lad?
That's a relief. Seems like the rest on the ride here did him some good.
Poor chap's even got me worried. I'll shuffle along too.
Okay, Nurse is actually coming with us. Cool.
I reacted poorly when you were turned into that thing. I apologize. My mind just went blank. For a moment, I doubted you.
Aw, Stroll.
Forgive me. I should have recognized Luis's drivel for what it was.
Nah, it's behind us.
now.
Nothing will shake me like that again, I swear it. I will never turn from you.
Stroll.
I was hoping there can be no surprises worse than that.
But what a sea of trees. If we get lost in here, we're never getting out.
I can sense a special barrier in place. Meant to deliberately lead people astray, too. A perfect place to hide.
Gallica, how fares His Highness? Does the Farsight mirror yield any news?
No, it doesn't.
No. I checked a bunch of times in the Gauntlet Runner. I'm not seeing anything. I'm worried.
Alright, so the prince is dead, but all of his will has gone to me, Will.
Hurry and lead the way.
Right. Everyone stay close so we don't get separated. The village is this way.
Ancient Elden Sanctum.
Hang on a second.
Oh, damn, okay. The secret village of the Elden tribe. Be sure to explore. Of course, I will always explore. Located north of Oceania. Hidden deep within the uncharted forest of the northwestern side of the continent. Place of refuge. Once a small city located above ground, it was senselessly set on fire, which led residents to move their domiciles underground. The settlement is hardly glamorous and small. Sanctum is nevertheless preserved by lost history and knowledge. Ooh, of the old world. Otherworldly atmosphere. Oh, this is gonna be sick. And Ligno. Okay, first of all, let me just make sure everything is fine on where everyone is set right now. Stroll is on Seeker, but I don't want him on Seeker. I want him on Magic Knight. That way we can,
a noble's duty is to
we
protect
can get that MP. Juna. Yeah, Juno on Mage is fine. Yufon Savior, Basilio Knight, Ninja Warrior. Yeah, that's okay. And Will. I had Will on Magic Knight too, but we can put him on Wizard for now. Okay, save. La da da dum.
Let's hurry. Huh?
What? What are we looking at?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Are you all right?
We're slowly... You bought Expedition 33, you're gonna play it on Thursday? Let's go, Roar! It's gonna be so good.
The royal flower? A surprise to see them blooming here.
Something about this place. Yes. The flow of Magla is strong here.
Alright, I'm just waiting for me and the prince to combine.
Like the altar of the dragon god. The Magla in the air seems to be concentrated here. What is this place?
Gallica, something the matter? Your mind seems elsewhere.
Oh, sorry. I've got this weird feeling that something really important happened here. Anyway, let's keep moving.
It's interesting that we're finally getting Gallica stuff. I mean, that makes sense, but...
So here you are at last.
Baited person. Can I, like... swallow the beautiful white flowers?
Why?
Yeah, what are they doing here? That's so weird.
What?
All right, this is the village.
How odd. This place is clearly in ruins, but it doesn't look like natural decay.
It was burned to the ground. One day, a bunch of kingdom soldiers showed up out of the blue. Without so much as a reason. They made an inferno of the place.
But why? Why would His Majesty order such an atrocity?
It was Forden.
Thinking back now. It may have been Forden who led the charge. I can't be certain. But if it was up to him, he would have done it just to purge the filthy Elda tribe.
Luis claimed that the Elden people were just another form of the humans. If he spoke true...
They're not. There's no way.
Everybody is a form of human.
Half of the villagers died in the fire. And those who survived were forced to hide in caves. That way everyone would think they were wiped out.
'Tis a shrewd ploy indeed, to hide in a place the enemy themselves saw destroyed. Yet, why did Alcest? No matter. His Highness is in this cave, correct?
Yes, over there.
Yeah, that was a very interesting thing there that happened to Will. Like, he, did another memory thing while they were talking. Hey, who's that?
He draws no breath.
Wait.
Likely a stab in the back. I doubt he even had time to shout.
I recognize him. He was the associate of the first operative I came in contact with. He was a lot more skilled than those Sanctist warrior monks. Now...
Gallica, the cave is just ahead, yes?
Yes. It's past the woods, over there.
Then we move.
Are we moving? Nah.
I don't like this.
Excuse me. Dead body of a resistance operative.
All right then.
Okay, so we came from there. So if I go this way, a beetle. Hello. Nice. That's probably everything. Hey, what are these fairies? Oh yeah, we ended up talking to a ton of fairies across the world. Hello, fairies. Another dead guy. And a Ujif? Hey.
Russell? You're safe!
It's Russell, of course.
Huh? My word. Is that you, Gallica?
You were His Highness's tutor.
Oh, yes, it was.
I know but one red-tressed knight. Are you the royal guard? The Lady Hulkenberg? By the heavens. Then...
She's been helping us. Everyone here is a trusted ally. They've all fought to save the prince.
Alas. Oh, what a tragedy. If this reunion had only been a moment sooner.
Russell, where is His Highness? What happened? Is His Highness safe?
A few days ago, those detestable cursed thorns finally faded.
But now...
I cannot tell you how long I had waited to see them gone. It was truly a joy beyond words. It happened before we could fathom it. A lone stranger, a loathsome figure came striding in. His Highness had only just regained consciousness since the curse's lifting. Yet, to protect us, he threw himself upon the assassin's blade.
What?
We were horror-struck. His Highness lay pierced through the heart, and we saw him breathe his last.
He just dies off screen? Oh, Hulkenberg is crushed.
That can't be true.
I mean, they all are, but...
The stranger was a master of magic. None could match him. Of the Resistance's numbers, only I remain.
Who was responsible for this?
I don't know who the murderer was, but he cried his patron's name aloud as he did the deed. For Count Luis, from the moment he appeared, I believe his sole purpose was to kill His Highness. As soon as the lifelight left the prince's eyes, the stranger left, with only a smile.
An innocent boy, twice tormented in the clutches of assassins. All because of the family he was born into.
Oh, shit. But it's not the real prince, it was a double fake.
Luis, there really is no evil you won't stoop to.
Please, Russell. Where is the prince?
We've laid him in the prayer room for now, at the end of the cave. He rests just this way.
You're coming, aren't you, love?
I must
go to him.
You're right. Maybe we'll find some way to help.
Ah, I'd heard a rumor that there was a boy candidate who claimed to be His Highness. So, that was you? 'Tis just as St. Rilla said. You're no scoundrel. Indeed, you risked life and livelihood to see His Highness restored.
You know, it is kind of weird that, if we were besties with the prince, Russell should know who I am.
Strange. Something in you reminds me of His Highness.
Something wrong?
No, it's nothing.
No, it is something. Fucking Russell, tell me.
Well, I will go before you to the prayer room. Once you are ready, you are free to join me.
Yeah, let's help bury this guy. I like that Basilio walked forward too. I mean, they're all helping, but...
You going to stay here?
No. I must bear witness myself.
Oh, Hulkenberg.
As his knight, I must.
Russell! Elderly Ujif man first encountered in the ancient Elden Sanctum. Alongside Grius, he is one of the aides who elected to secretly move the prince from the royal palace, one of the last remaining. Renowned scholar.
All right then.
Okay.
I'm a little worried.
I'm a little worried. The prince is in the prayer room on the lower level.
All right then.
It's nearly time.
What is? No, why are you talking to me like that?
Long have I waited.
Are you the prince? Hello? Who are these guys? Oh shit! Are these all Elda? Wait a second, these are all Eldens.
Hey, you.
Are you associated with the group that have been sheltering the prince? Are you Elda? The prince was the only Elda in the resistance, huh?
Beg pardon?
Beg pardon? Are you really an Elda? What am I?
You must hurry.
I'm merely...
Has come.
Shut up, lady. These resistances members keep sacrificing themselves. Aw. I like this girl's fit.
What?
Right past this door here is the living quarters. Lady Gruidae made it strictly clear not to be opened ever. Okay.
All right then.
There is still time.
Time for what? For the prince to fully occupy his real body? Hey guys. More importantly, Gallica, we have to go gather petals.
Sure.
Yeah, let's... I don't want to. You've even started to talk like one of them?
What?
Oh. Are you trying to be a person? You're weird. Yeah, what's Gallica's deal? It's like she's talking like a human. Priestly man.
Hello there.
Hello. The time has come. Okay, this is the time where me and the prince merge. Because I never existed to begin with. Oh, this room is bigger than I thought it was going to be.
All right then.
People who brought the prince to this village called themselves the Resistance. Russell is all who remains of the Resistance.
Hey.
Hey, Russell. I want to talk to everybody before going to the middle. Earth and Elda are considered a sullied tribe. Perhaps that's reflected in the current state of affairs. To look upon a mere boy such as he and revile him. There's a shop here? No way. Hello.
Oh, it's you!
Beyond here is the altar of secret history. Sanctuary which houses the true history. Okay. Sure. Can we buy stuff?
Now what am I to do? Hello?
Stocking rarities from outside the village is my job. There's an understanding of the goings-on.
Now then.
Comet everything. Comet everything. This is kind of cool. Miraculous medicine. Buy like 10 of them. Here, support the village. You're all from the outside. What's happening? I know the fires were scary, but this is all too much.
Oh, wow!
Whoa, it's Gallica. Funniest thing happened. Your friend fell into the pond. Your friend is further in? Your friend is further in? What are you talking about?
Hello?
Beyond this door is a place the organization has been using. Oh, I see.
All right, then.
I crossed paths with the assailant. He walked right past me. The only thing that struck me was his unusual garb. It was only afterwards I found that he had just massacred everybody. Yeah, that's kind of terrifying. Okay. Is that the prince?
This way.
What is?
No. Your Highness.
Man, oh, this is sad for everybody, but again, like, this is probably the worst for Hulkenberg right now.
Why?
I didn't realize anyone still remained to weep over this child.
Who is this and why are you floating?
Huh? Gallica, you've returned.
Milady Gruaday.
That's Gruaday.
It's been a long time.
May I ask who this is?
She is the chiefess of this village. The Hermitess Gruaday.
Hermitess.
She was kind enough to shelter the entire organization when His Highness fled to these woods.
I can't believe he's gone. I'm just some parapus orphan from the slums. I was never supposed to outlive any prince. Was he killed here?
Oh.
No. It all happened in the bunk room in the back. We moved him here to the altar once all was quiet. I don't know if you'd believe me, but I received a revelation. Should the prince die, his body should be kept safe and still here until the rightful day comes.
The rightful day is today. It's today. It's now.
Even if the boy is but a bastard sired by that despicable man. He is still Her Majesty's son.
Despicable? What, you mean the king? Wait, who's Her Majesty?
Yeah, wait, no, I'm with Basilio on this.
You know nothing of the child's mother?
He's an Eldon.
The boy was not brought across borders to us. He was born here, in the ancient sanctum. His mother was our past chiefess, the queen of our elder tribe.
Oh, shit.
She was
He's
a
a
flower
prince.
amidst the forests, a woman of such beauty, grace, and kindness. She saved this child from the flames, and it cost her her life.
Wait.
Her death is on that man's hands. Like a piper, he wandered in and seduced the young queen with his idealistic tales. But he failed to protect his family and died powerless. The village was only set ablaze because the boy was in the way of the Sanctus Church's designs on the throne. And that insipid king could do nothing to stop them. But you see, this boy, His Highness the Prince, looks so much like Her Majesty. And so... You there, boy. Are you perhaps... no, it can't be. And yet...
Alright, just fucking tell me, are we twins? Am I an avatar? What is this?
Is something amiss, milady Gruede? He is one of Gallica's allies. His loyalty stands with His Highness, and he has risked much in the prince's name.
See, it's just so weird, because we're supposed to be childhood friends, but nobody knows who we are, so we're not real.
Whoa, what's with the formal introduction? You were the one who gave us our orders in the first place.
Yeah.
Hurry.
Hear that voice again coming from somewhere.
Hey, are you okay?
The time has come.
The time has come, mysterious seeker.
Here thou camest to the end of thy journey. This secret place was home to thee. Now, remember thy path thus far. Walk thy life's road and see it anew.
Alright, we're going to fuse.
I have been waiting for thee to overcome thy trials. Long have I waited for thy return. Know this, his life is not yet ended.
This voice.
This voice.
It all started on that ill-fated day when the usurper thought to extinguish his light.
Okay.
Before he fades away, recount all thou hast seen and felt, all thou hast gained in thy journey's course.
He's the person that says all the bullshit during the awake. I know. I'm just like, yeah, but where is she? Who is she? I look now to the past. I see the roads I've traveled.
Gallica and thee sought to take the head of Luis, but thy efforts came to naught. So, ye moved instead to join a tournament to decide the land's king.
In the prince's name?
In the prince's name.
Though thy plan was reckless, thou didst win the trust of the people by the support of peers and subjects alike. Thus, thou didst declare thyself the prince.
Okay.
It was all for victory.
After overcoming many obstacles, thou didst finally lift the prince's curse. Yet by the cruel machinations of another, the young prince
is no longer with us?
Is no longer with us.
Thy sole mission was to save the prince. Bereft of him, thou hast no further reason to live.
That's not true.
That's not true.
If the prince is dead, wert thy efforts all for naught?
His will lives on.
His will lives on.
So thy resolve is yet unbroken. So be it. Thou hast earned the truth.
What if we said the wrong things there?
He was consumed by the curse, and was taken by a deep, abiding slumber. Yet his soul remained alive. So from his earthly form, I extracted his soul, that he might travel the land in Odyssey. And thus, his stilled sands began to flow once more.
So, whoever you are, lady, just took my soul and put it somewhere else?
Thy journey
Am I
has
just a
taken
sand
thee
man?
far, and taught thee much. So now I ask thee, who art thou?
I am no one? I want to say I am no one and everyone at the same time.
Indeed, thou art nobody, and thou hast nothing.
Which means you have
To
everything.
name but a few, thy parents, memories of thy youth. Hast thou any recollection of where and how thy youngest years were spent?
Yes. Thy memories begin the moment thou befriend the prince. Dost thou suspect the reason?
Nope, I didn't think about it at all.
I just don't remember.
Then search thy mind.
Yeah, get good.
Thou knowest the truth in thy heart, surely. Thou hast nothing. Thou art a being of mine own creation.
Who are you, lady?
'Twas Gallica alone who the Resistance laid their hopes upon all those days past. Thy life had yet to begin. All thou hadst, all that had been bestowed, was a memory. Thy mission to save the prince. Thy memories of youth in the prince's company, and the void enshrouding all else in thy past. All signs of thy conjured existence.
I have nothing?
Nay, the words of the prince in thy memory are unmistakably of his true heart. The memories gained on thy journey, the friendships made, the trust forged. These true things art thine own. All thy trials, all thy experiences wert to prepare thee for this day, to share the strength thou hast gained with thy other self.
With thy other self.
My other self?
The trust and friendship I've gained has been there to support me. If they known I came from nothing, that I am nothing, or the people have stood by me. I mean, they did. Same goes for the desire to help anyone in need. How is it that I've touted such a laughably idealistic belief?
Accept the truth, and thou wilt face an ordeal beyond any you have yet faced. If thy desire is instead for freedom, thou mayest still abandon thy mission and end it here.
Wait, give me the option. I'm gonna do it.
Is that right?
So I bid thee answer my final question. Who art thou in truth?
If I hit I refuse to know, is it game over? I'm gonna do it.
I don't want to know who I am.
So, thou art unable to face thy true self. If that is thy true wish, then so be it.
The prince and the hope that rested upon him was no more.
Yeah.
The banner they strove to raise fell to ruin.
Let's go.
Unity, forged among allies and promised to the people, was a fleeting hope. The opportunity passed. Only Luis, the sworn enemy, remained to take the throne.
You got the bad ending. I really wanted to see if they would let me bad end. That's so funny.
And then, inevitably, the day came. The authority of the king's magic, along with the royal scepter, were passed into Luis's wanting hands.
You gotta go through all that stuff again to continue? Yeah, I know. It'll be okay.
Was the day fantasy died.
Aw, the day fantasy died. No. Alright, roll credits.
No one knows what became of the kingdom thereafter.
Oh.
All that is certain is that none of their names, not even those of the heroes, passed into history. All else vanished, untold.
Nice. We did it. We beat the game. Good job. Good job, guys. We did it. I'm excited to play Expedition 33. Dude, I'm excited for you. All right. Good job. Good job, guys. We beat the game. Just now. We did. Can I fast forward? Fantasy is dead. It's rolling credits. This is the end of the playthrough. 8 out of 10. All right, all right. Autosave in the prayer room? Sure. Wait, did I buy all of that stuff?
Now what am
I did not. Yeah, the game really lost itself at the end there. I don't know what happened. All right, all right.
I know this. His life is not yet ended.
This voice.
Gallica and thee sought to take the head of Louis. Though thy plan was reckless, after overcoming many obstacles, thy sole mission was to save the prince.
That's not true.
If the prince is dead, wert thy...
His will.
So he was consumed. So thy journey has to take... Yes. Thy memories begin the moment thou befriend the prince. Dost thou suspect the reason?
Huh. I didn't pick this one.
I don't have a past.
As I said, thou art a being. 'Twas all thy memories. Nay, all thy trials.
My...
Accept the truth.
Is that right?
So I bid thee answer.
Okay, here we go.
Question. Who art thou in truth?
The double reveal where I was faking on being the prince, but I actually am the prince.
I am the prince.
Here we go. That would be so funny if it still like did that bad end.
I feel a curious resonance.
The bad end thing was just like, I am the prince, but then like Luis just wins anyways.
Could this be? But how? Impossible.
Hey, what's going on?
What awaits us now?
Yeah, May's like, bro, what the fuck? Wait, where's everybody else?
Life is not yet lost.
Hark.
Thou wert born apart from the prince's flesh, born of his desire to change the world.
Okay, so the prince.
In his stead didst thou travel the world.
I see.
Thou didst support his heart and became his living fantasy. That is thy true self.
I am fantasy.
Everything the prince sought to be, his ideal. It all began with the novel in thy possession.
What?
Drawn by the divine relic, Magla coalesced into flesh, and flesh coalesced into form. The form of an elder, as I once was.
As you once were. I wonder if this is like the queen.
The time hath come. Awaken, reborn anew. No more the prince's dream of utopia thou wouldst chase. Nay, but thine own.
So, okay, we fuse, and then what? What do we look? What do we look like? Oh shit. Okay, that doesn't look bad. Fantasy is alive. Hey guys, it's me.
What is
the Prince.
What's happened?
Thou hast done well to guide him this far.
Oh shit, Gallica's gonna get an archetype.
This voice. I'm sure I've heard it before.
Yeah, okay, this is definitely my mom.
Thy mind should now be clearing. Remember now thy true charge. He was never a member of the Resistance. The mission, the departure, was thine alone. And thereafter didst thou encounter him.
Who are you? Wait, what am I saying?
In those long ago days, he had just been born into this land. Newborn in form, if not in appearance.
How the heck did you guess that they were gonna merge? Well, Roar, it said a bunch of times that Will had the likeliness of the prince. They were both Eldas, and they both had, you know, the same ideals. So when they started hinting at the fact that Gallica's memory was getting weird when she was thinking about their relationship and his relationship with the prince, once they confirmed that the prince had died off screen, I was like, well, okay, well, it's a good thing that there's an extra, there's a body double somehow. I just didn't know the specifics behind it, if it was the prince in I didn't know if it was going to be the prince intentionally made a version of himself, or if it was by accident, or if something happened with like the weird magic. It seems like maybe it was the queen that willed all of this together. But yeah, after they confirmed that the fucking prince was dead, I was like, okay, well, it's a good thing that we're just gonna get absorbed into the prince, or the prince is gonna absorb into us, or they would fuse.
The boy needed a guide. Thus, I decided his memories would be thine. Thou wouldst share past and purpose, a memory so crafted to suit thee. My journey to the capital would not be made alone, but alongside him.
Yeah, okay, so this whole journey has just been a lie.
No, that can't be. He was there when we got our orders.
I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
No! But... I was alone?
Were you alone? A break is coming up, though.
By this choice, he might be saved. By these gentle, necessary lies, we could live to see this day, when our dearest wish is fulfilled. As he traveled alongside thee, he gained both strength and wisdom.
I still need level 5 wisdom.
It is only by thy efforts that my voice reached him.
Aww.
He has now been saved. And so the journey ends here. Thou hast fulfilled thy mission admirably.
Dude, that's kind of crazy that I'm just going to assume that this is the queen. That the queen's magic just altered her memory for the entire duration, and just tricked her into fulfilling the mission.
What? Wait just a minute. What do you mean it ends here?
From here on, thy path is thy own. Choose thy own future for thyself, and may the fates smile on thy journey.
Choose thy own future and also the fates. Gallica's also going to fuse. No, I'm kidding.
How do we make sense of this?
Is it really you? How do you feel?
Wait, there are more belts on me. I feel lighter.
I feel a bit lighter.
Wait. Why did my accent change?
There seems to be no doubt. He is still himself. But I also sense His Highness within him.
Everyone, I need to tell you something. The truth is, Will never existed. But he did, but he didn't. He was a figment of my imagination, or the Queen's imagination.
You're saying it's not a matter of our captain and His Highness joining together, but that the former was this disembodied entity sprung from the latter?
That is... Okay. That is the funniest way to describe what is happening, but Heismay put it perfectly. Yup. We're going into a break here, so I'm gonna leave it on Heismay's just what the fuck face. You're telling me... Oh man, I would love to have Heismay in a different accent here. See, you're telling me it's not the captain and His Highness fusing, but the captain was just a figment of our imaginations that was created via the prince? I need some water. Ugh. Man, I want a snack. I want a snack. I want to snack at things. I'm gonna go explore the kitchen real quick. I will be right back. I don't think there's anything in there, but... Okay, I'm almost back. We got 25 seconds. And as I suspected, I don't have anything to snack on, so I'm sad. We're sad. Sad boys. That's so interesting, though. Like, I guess we're just gonna continue the rest of the game. Did our bag change too? It's interesting. Yo, Frank! Dude! Frank! How have you been? Actually, yo, I was just like looking over at my Discord screen, and I was just like looking at the people because I was just like, you know, I had 30 seconds left. I was just letting my eyes wander, and I saw your name, and I was like, yo, I wonder how Frank's doing, and then you came in. Yo, thank you for the sub. 29 months. That's insane. We've known each other for that long? Oh, I appreciate you. Thank you. I love you. Streamer and chatter mental connection. No, for real though. I was like, man, Frank is on the mind right now. Just what? Why is that? And then you just come in. I summoned you, or you made me think of you? I don't know. But how have you been? What have you been up to? I think we're back from the break, so I gotta continue the dialogue, but you thought of me today because you were watching an Outer Wilds video? Oh, you know what? Actually, that's kind of funny. Outer Wilds has kind of been on the brain recently. I think it's because a few people have been kind of like going back to it, and like it's making a little bit of a resurgence. And I don't know when I can do this, but I really, really want to make like a condensed, like, you know, me going through Outer Wilds video instead of just having my VODs. I haven't made any videos for my YouTube really at all, but I don't know. I was just thinking about my playthrough, and I was like, man, I really want to show how ridiculous some of the things were in that game. Like some of my favorite things, Frank, was that one time on Brittle Hollow where everyone was like, yeah, man, you know, I guess you just got to figure out how to get to the top up there because, you know, everything is upside down. You got to figure out a way to get up to it. And I'm like, fuck that. So like I flew in with the ship and I just went upside down and landed upside down. I was like, I can do— oh shit, I just broke my headphones. I can do anything in this game. That was so fun, and I think about that every now and then. And then the other thing, oh man, what the— I literally got so excited I ripped my headphones. Oh my god, everything is breaking. Okay, alright, where do I got so excited that like I just ripped out the cord from my headphones. Or like in the DLC part of the game where I just, for no reason whatsoever, just decided to pick up the thing, bring it to a place, and then go to sleep just because I was like, fuck it. I don't know, like that game was so fun. Just thinking about that game. But I really want to make like a condensed, like, you know, my playthrough of Outer Wilds, just to kind of highlight the random, like just enough to show like my thought process through everything. Aw, Frank, thank you. But yeah, I was thinking about it and I was like, man, I was watching a few people play through Outer Wilds because, you know, after you play Outer Wilds, you just have to watch more people play Outer Wilds. And I really wanted more people to appreciate the Nomai characters that were going around the galaxy. They just, I don't know why, a lot of them left like a lasting impression on me of just like the characters and what they were going through. So like seeing like where they would die or like what they were doing before they died, like, I don't know. It was really good. Not a lot of people that I've seen play through it really have that sink in to them. At least like, you know, at the time. Maybe it's like an after the fact thing, but yeah, Frank, dude. Oh, what a good, I don't know. I just, we're just thinking of the same stuff right now. I don't know. It's weird. Feel different. Ugh. I gotta play another game that I don't know, we do that with. Anyways, so Frank, just to give you a little TLDR of what is happening in this scene. How's this game go? Yeah. Same brain. We are connected right now. That's crazy. So the game is really, really good right now. But there is some crazy shit that is happening. I don't know if you have any interest in playing this game, but there is a hard, heavy spoiler that is happening currently in this scene. My controller turned off. In the scene right now. If you have any inkling of wanting to play, I won't spoil it, but I can give you a quick little TLDR if you don't mind. Actually, this character, this bat guy right here, Heizme, is already giving a TLDR, and I think it's really funny. So I'm not going to explain like the situation behind everything because that might take a little too long, but basically, the prince of this land was killed just a little bit ago. And the main character was his childhood friend that was trying to like reinstall him as the correct successor to the throne. But when we find out that he was killed, everyone was freaking out. So we go back to him to like confirm for ourselves that he was dead. And it turns out that the prince and the main character were actually the same person, due to this magic that basically took all of the prince's will and his aspirations and everything that was him. It like formed into a different body that made him look just like the prince. Just like the prince, but like a little bit of difference. But once we went back to the prince, even though like his dead body was on the ground, we were like, no, the prince, we're so sad. And then this voice out of nowhere is just like, the time has come for you to return to the prince, even though he is dead, you are not dead, and you are him, so he is not dead. So we fused together, and all of our party members are like, literally, what the fuck just happened? So now the main character has physical properties of both the main character and the prince. So the main character before had blue hair, and heterochromia, just two different colored eyes. And other than that, he kind of looked like the prince, but the prince had white hair, like white silver hair, and longer hair, and two blue eyes. But when we combined back together, because I am the prince's embodiment, like I'm the prince's life force, basically. The prince's hair color and his eye color got put on me, and I'm basically the prince now. And I'm not sure about this, but I think my accent changed.
Then that's why he had no memories? 'Cause he didn't even exist?
I see. Finally, I understand the strange feeling I had sensed upon our meeting. What shaped you, so to speak, was the prince's will itself. A part of his consciousness. Yes, the prince's very heart. He was his soul given flesh.
Right, so I was the physical manifestation of the prince's soul, even though the prince's body was stuck and cursed somewhere else. I could live out the prince's fantasies and adventure while the prince's body was left behind. But after the prince got assassinated, as long as I was able to recombine with him, everything is fine.
Perhaps the form we knew was one shaped by material magla, much like how the dragon god manifests beyond the vessel Dracadios.
A mass of magla with a will. Forget the dragon god. He may as well have been a dragon himself.
Oh, Juna's calling me a dragon. Yo, Fate! I am a magla. Who would have thought?
Small wonder he awakened to an archetype before anyone else. It was no great aptitude for magic. He himself was composed of pure magla.
I'm so amazing because I am magla.
The self, as a manifestation of one's desires. Similar to archetypes. I suppose this is the very essence of magic.
You mean to say that it was not merely pretense to claim the prince's name? He truly was His Highness all along?
Double reveal. I faked being the prince because I was the prince. Get got, Hulkenberg.
If that's true, this is finally your reunion with your sworn liege. Seems like cause for rejoicing, eh? Lady Hulkenberg of the Royal Guard.
Yes.
But I failed to protect His Highness.
But you didn't, because you've been protecting me the whole time.
No. I am sure the strength of your devotion had a hand in saving him.
While all and sundry believed the lad had shuffled off, you alone kept the faith, milady. And in the end, that faith was rewarded.
Fate was changed.
We did it. We saved the prince. Because
Are you really His Royal Highness the Prince?
Okay, all right. I'm going to talk here. I swear I'm going to talk here, and I'm going to have a different accent. Or I can just nod.
Please, forgive me, Your Highness. I failed you when you needed me most. And more, despite being a member of your royal guard, I did not recognize Your Highness at our meeting and showed you such insolence.
No, Hulkenberg. I pronounce your sentence to be my bestie. No.
Actually, you've been there for me this whole time.
Yeah, my accent really did change. Actually, this is how I normally talk. I don't talk like this. That's how commoners talk. I talk like this.
He's right, you know. If we'd not met you, we'd certainly never have made it this far.
This time, I will protect you. Even should it cost me my very life. I swear to it.
Finally, we've done Grius proud. We've really done it.
By the way, what are we supposed to call you now? I mean, how would you prefer to be addressed, my lord?
Basilio, I love you. Dude, Basilio, I love Basilio so much. Frank, if there's one thing you can you gotta take from this game, is that Basilio is best boy. Literally nothing's changed between us, guys.
You can just keep, calling me Captain.
Oh wait, where'd my accent go?
No, Your Highness! With all respect, I must object.
This is no time to be thick-headed, Miguel. He's the one who gets to decide what we bally call him, so we'll listen to him, eh? What?
Hey, what?
You, sir, should be begging His Highness for forgiveness on bended knee. You mangled the royal runner to your own whimsy, you lout!
Well, that is. I mean, it was all dashed useful in the end, wasn't it? A bit of clemency, Your Highness.
So much for acting same as always.
Let's go.
It's beyond belief. Not just that a child who'd lain cold for years could come back to us, but through such extraordinary circumstances. After so long in the curse's thrall, he could not even open his eyes. He may as well have been a corpse. But all this time, he had been on his own journey.
The journey.
It was the boy's dearest wish. He spoke of a fantasy of traveling the world, meeting its people, seeing its truths. And without him even knowing, magic made it real.
That's cool. Yeah, Frank, this game is actually like really, really, really good though. No less than an 8 or 9 out of 10 for sure.
He is a child of Elden blood and Elden legacy. All these years he spent in the village, he has rested near the secret of true magic. Perhaps this is how it came to be.
And not French. Yeah, the not French part really keeps it from being a 10 out of 10. But, you know, I agree with Fate. Yeah, it can't be a 10 out of 10 if it's not French.
His was a fantasy surpassing fantasy. It became more than a dream, but a self-possessed force acting of its own volition. And now, reunited, Prince and fantasy live anew.
Final Fantasy. My coworker played it all in a few days, right when it came out. No way. I have like 120 hours in the game right now, and I did not stream all of it. Like it's a JRPG, so like there were a lot of times where there were like not necessarily grinding. Oh, Expedition 33. I see. Yeah, I'm doing Expedition 33 also alongside this game. I'm super early in it though. Wait, Frank, do you know anything about it? Have you played it yourself?
A journey to discover and reclaim the self in all senses. No wonder he set off the custom igniter in the Royal Gauntlet Runner. It was the Crown Prince himself.
Oh. Wait, I did not actually link that together. All of the stuff that was designed for the prince was going off with me, and I didn't even question it. No way. Cool. Coworker binge played this game. Oh, the French comment was about Expedition. Oh, I see. Yes, yeah. The French comment was about Expedition 33. Yeah, for some reason, I don't know. I don't understand the meme with dunking on French RPG. But yeah, Expedition 33 is really good. I'm like, I don't know, 6 to 10 hours into the game. I'm nowhere far in the game right now. I'm like super at the beginning.
Even having it all explained like this, it feels like nothing short of a miracle.
I can only guess that fate had a hand in it.
Fate? Was this you?
That's right. I remember. I heard a voice. Guide him, it said.
I did get you. Shit. Wait. That's true. Wait, this was all. It's all coming together, dude. Yeah, a guiding voice.
A voice? Whose?
Your mother's, you idiot.
If you can't remember anything from before our journey, then we probably met after you'd only just happened, right?
Did you just happen?
I shouldn't have known you then. But for some reason, I was convinced that we'd always been together. I thought we both received the order to save the prince, too. Ever since the moment I heard that weird voice guiding me.
A voice? Lady Gruaday mentioned a revelation. Hold on, are we still being mystic and metaphorical, or was there an actual guide involved?
Yeah, Juna's like, all right, let's stop talking in
I
fucking
know someone was
circles.
guiding me. I just don't know who.
It has to be my Mazar.
So a disembodied voice. Hang on. Come to think of it, that sounds a bit familiar for me too.
It should be familiar for everybody here. Except for Nuris, probably.
Hey, who do you think the voice belongs to? Any idea?
It's my Mazar.
I have a faint idea, but I'm not entirely sure.
Why am I no longer talking in fancy prince accent?
Come to think of it, this place, the light coming in, they seem familiar.
Oh, actually, wait, that is true. This is where we all awaken.
I might say the same. When I first acquired this power, I had a vision of somewhere not unlike these grounds.
Does this mean that we've been guided as well?
Perhaps someone has been at your side unseen, watching over the course of your journey. I imagine all this comes as a great shock for you as well. But here you are, back in your rightful place.
Thanks, Gruiday.
You have come to the end of your arduous journey and found new life. It is a life well won, grasped with your own two hands.
Chief Descruiday, we want to know everything. What is the truth behind your tribe, the Elder?
It's the same truth behind all of our tribes.
Umistari are also said to have inherited truths of the world before us. Histories hushed by sanctism. But this village, it is something altogether different. I myself feel a strange familiarity here. A lost haven underground, yet letting of the sky's light. Please, tell us, what is the Elder Tribe?
To know what we are, you must first know our history. Come to the altar room past the door. I'll wait for you there.
The truth of the prince. Son and heir to the throne of King Hathalodæus V, the prince and the will are now one and the same. The attack on the prince inside the royal palace led his aides to conclude the capital was no longer safe, so they moved him to the ancient Elden Sanctum. Their Elden techniques were not enough to lift the curse, and he was in a coma. He had guidance from a mysterious voice, and an indomitable will would not see his ideals abandoned. Through these, a new body made of magla was created, much like the Dargans of yore. The Yore Dargans. The prince's spirit inhabited this new body, and he wandered around like a normal person. That young man, oddly enough, pursues a journey to change the world, something that the prince likely would have wished to take on as had he been well enough. Through that journey, the young man came to know the truth behind everything, and after his spirit returned to his body, he could then reveal himself publicly as the prince once more. Nice. Gruiday, old elder tribe chief. This is a principal lady in waiting for the queen. She's a sagacious woman who safeguards the true history behind the elder tribe, the old world, and magic. She's also the person who took custody of the prince and kept them safe. Hey guys, I'm the prince. It's me. I was the prince's other half. Hee hee hee.
Oh, it's you!
Oh, okay, so I gotta go that way.
Oh, now this I can't believe.
There's a really bright light, and now the dead person is alive. It's so wild.
Oh.
The dead prince is alive. Old man Russell is crazy.
Oh, wow!
All very nice.
I'd never seen such magic. You've thwarted 2 attempts on your life.
Hey!
Russell. 'Tis a most joyous turn of events. My heart needs a reprieve. I think he'd been alive and well and just wandering around as a form of Magla. His reminiscence of His Majesty's royal magic. Oh shit. Wait, does that mean the king isn't dead either? That would be so funny. Blah, da, da, dum. People who brought the prince to this village are called the Resistance. Okay.
Alright then. Alright then.
Wait, do I go that way or this way? I want to go this way. Oh, I can go this way. Oh, this is where a bunch of people died.
Really?
Or, well, not died, but this is where people died and got laid to rest.
Huh?
Gallica. You two are like the king and fairy of legend? Wait, tell me. A long time ago, there was a man who traveled all across the world with a fairy. Traveler became a mighty king, and his fairy companion became as wise and knowledgeable as a person. Everyone called her queen. Wait, do I marry Gallica?
But I...
Wait, what did the fairy do after the journey ended? Did she stay by the king's side? They called her queen, of course she did. These names are all the number of resistant members. Aw.
It's okay.
Damn, I guess there's no romance in this game because we just canonically marry Gallica. Who's this?
Oh!
I'm not part of the resistance, I just clean the cemetery. Ever since I was a kid, this old man's teaching me much about the outside world. Younger folk around here are generally grateful for them. Oh, this is the bed. This is the bed I saw in the Farsight mirror. Cool. Could this be the late queens? Yeah, I feel like the late queen is just, I mean, why wouldn't the king is already doing that, so why wouldn't the queen just be doing shit past the grave? Cozy fairy. Oh. Hi. Has it been so long? I guess I was napping. Several months, what the hell? Gallica's keeping track of time?
What?
It's so wild. That's people talk. What does time matter to a fairy? You're like them. Yeah, why does time matter to a fairy? She's just also an amalgamation of Magla. At least that's what I think. All right, it's time to learn the truth.
Depict the Elder tribe.
Elder comes from an ancient word, meaning only the old ones. It was an alias given by our ancestors to outsiders who visited the village in the distant past. As for our original name, you know it well by now. We were humans.
Ooh, okay.
The human tribe. So Luis's words,
They ring true.
There is no human tribe. Tribes, as we know them today, did not exist then. We were all one people. Humankind.
Okay, here we go. This is where we were talking about, after all of that crazy shit, everything just, mutated and evolved, and everyone was part of humankind, and then the tribes, based off of where they were, evolved into different types. And then other humans that were not able to just make it, turned into humans as we know now.
A world united. But wait, the ruins on Virga Island, there's nothing left of the civilization today. Was it destroyed? Why? How?
A war. One that all but destroyed the world past. But its destruction was born of the discovery of Magla.
Magla.
Or as you call it today, magic. Do you wonder what they battled over? Without the divided tribes, what could they have disagreed on?
I don't know. I can't think of anything that people would disagree on.
They were racked by division over the abstract, undefinable idea of rightness. They tried to destroy something invisible, and destroyed only themselves. And any idea of absolute rightness is born of fear. That fear flooded the world and gave way to war. And their age of prosperity came to be called the world before. The people we now call tribes were either born of artificial division for the sake of the war effort, or natural adaptation to survive the hellscape after.
Natural adaptation to survive the hellscape. Yup. Or born of artificial division. Humanity was torn apart by fear and anxiety.
Unbelievable.
Ours?
We've met plenty of people caught up in pointless conflicts. Given the choice, I know they'd rather live in a world without tribal division.
Dude, ours. You have missed some shit, dude.
And yet the truth is, that world's already fallen apart. More than that, it's how we all got here.
Such drastic physical changes would normally have taken eons to effect. Accelerated by Magla, however, it was only a matter of a scant few centuries.
Oh, it's only been a few centuries. That's crazy.
You understand now, yes. We, the Elder, are the survivors of the old world. Our ancestors fled the flames of war and thus escaped the ensuing divisions.
And that's why we don't have any mutations. I can't connect the events too much. It's okay, ours. The big thing that you missed was that the MC was not actually a real person, but actually a figment of amalgamation. And I was actually the prince the whole time. So they went to kill the prince and they killed the prince, but it turns out I was the prince. So when I went to the prince, me and the dead prince fused into a live prince, and I am actually the prince. Because I was just the Princess Magla. That means the prince, or is that as to say, I am a scion of both the old world and the new.
Beggars belief. Tis nothing short of astounding.
But then, why do we know these monsters as humans?
By the war's end, both sides were consumed by fear. Their magical assaults escalated with each retaliation, until it was beyond all control. Our world became a hell.
Am I blue-colored prince? Nope, I am no longer blue-colored prince. I am silver-colored prince. Blue prince was actually a lie the whole time. The blue prince did not exist in the first place.
Rampant Magla distorts the body and mind. By now, I'm sure you know that better than you ever wished to. Humans are what remains of that branch of humankind that succumbed to melancholia. Broken, horrifying testaments to their own mistakes in the war of magic.
Yeah, I mean, after we did all of that stuff in Virga Island, we already knew this.
Some persist, breed, and multiply as any beast does. Others live centuries of agony before their lives burn out. Even we do not know the full scope of their nature. Regardless, when the 8 tribes settled in this land, our claim to the human legacy was forgotten. To the people, the name only meant slavering, insane monsters. Therefore, we took on an alias instead. The same one by which we are known today. The Elder.
The Old Ones.
So, the old world couldn't control its magic, and... Wait. How does the Sanctus Church fit in? All this revisionist history to spread their magic igniters.
Indeed, what are magic igniters to you? Tools for the Church to shackle the people, perhaps? Or weapons that hide magic's true potential? Am I close to the mark?
That's about right.
In truth, it's the opposite. Igniters are tools made to limit magic. Restraints made in self-discipline, meant to avert a repeat of history's destructive mistakes.
See. Yeah, because, like, magic that doesn't require... Like, we've known this. Magic that doesn't require igniters can be way more powerful. So if we just give... If we force people to think that the only option to use magic is through igniters, they won't accidentally get too powerful and just blow shit up like the old world did.
The Sanctus Church of today is muddied by greed, but its faith was born of good intentions. They once urged self-control, and thus control of one's personal magic.
Cool.
At times, they preached we must close our eyes to the truth when it would only lead us to ruin. By this benign tenet, history was obscured, and the Elder denounced.
I had no idea. There's a grim irony in that.
His Majesty only hid his son's ancestry to protect him. Yet in the end, that meant Forden could attack the village under any pretext he liked, his motives concealed. With all that said, you have now reclaimed your true form. The friends that stand with you are of different tribes and ideologies, but of one mind. As you are now, you may walk the path of the rightful king. The path of a modern world, where the tribes walk as individuals, yet with mutual respect and cooperation.
Yeah, ours, we're doing it. We're ending the divide, because there never was one to begin with.
Sovereign's power. Thou king to be, entrusted with the will of the people. To bear their hopes is to be their rock in the storm, and to face anxiety in their names.
Oh, Lodestar. Hey.
Yet, anxiety itself is not something to blindly reject or desperately cast away. It begins with a simple thing, acknowledging its existence. Accept thy weakness, walk forward alongside it, and thou wilt grow strong and true in its company.
There is weakness in people. Sure, there are many who would say that helping anyone in need is but fantasy.
And besides...
Realistic or not, I refuse to accept Luis's methods as the alternative. The weak and those who dissent don't deserve to die out as though that's the natural order. I exploded. Is this like the ultimate awakening? Whoa! My determination to challenge the unknown has awakened the heroic embodiment of the prince.
Let's do it.
If no one understands me right away, I accept that. There will still be meaning in showing them my convictions in the fight to come.
Let's fight.
That is my mission.
That's it. I've made up my mind. I'm with you to the end, no matter what.
Do we finally get level 8 on Gallica?
Where's this coming from?
Before we got there, this guiding voice thing told me my duties were over. But what am I gonna do? Just go, okay, bye? Especially after we've come this far together? No. I'm going to face Luis with you, even if it is scary.
She's gonna get an archetype. I'm kidding. No. I need to get her to level 8 so I can get...
Got to cope with anxiety, eh?
Aw, Basilio.
I realized something in our travels. Anxiety can lead people astray. But overcoming it makes a person stronger. There's always anxiety in the unknown. I know what it's like to be afraid of something I don't understand. That's why I think it's my duty to help people face and connect with their anxiety.
Gallica's our emotional support fairy.
Is that okay? From now on, it's not about orders. I'm with you, because I want to be.
I'll be counting on you as always.
Same here. Stick close to me, okay?
Well,
damn it, where's my level 8 magic, or level 8 mage?
Luis's dark magic. We've seen it turn the boy into a monster. And no doubt he can do it again.
A forbidden spell, turning sane mortals into the fearsome human monsters. In other words, a destabilizing magic, turning a person's magla into a snarl beyond control. This man named Luis, he may have his own past in this ancient sanctum.
Luis has been here? What do you know of him?
What do you wish to know?
All of it. Tell me about Luis.
Who exactly is Luis?
Every time I heard of his doings in the wider world, I felt more and more sure that Luis is from this village. His knowledge of humans, his skills in magic, his grasp of darker arts, they're all beyond a mere soldier to begin with, however prodigious. As it happens, a name does occur. Among those old families who perished in the fire, there was one by the name of Caradrius.
He named his ship after his family?
A family of doctors.
He has named his ship after a doctor family?
Heal the ills of the people. They had studied spells much like the ones he now exploits. The details are long since lost to the fire. But if Luis bears our legacy, that may be the reason for his vast knowledge.
Wait, what about Luis's ambition? The vision Rella saw? Do you think he actually wants to turn everyone in the kingdom into humans?
There is no known magic strong enough to turn many people at once, and none that can be cast quickly.
Even if it was possible, I don't know what it would accomplish. But this is Luis we're talking about. Who knows what he's thinking?
What do you wish to know?
Tell me about Luis.
What is this forbidden spell?
The essence of magic is in the control of Magla. However, just as its chaos may be calmed, it can also be deliberately pushed out of control. That was what you saw. He whipped your innate magic to a frenzy and you were lost to melancholia. Just as the humans of the ancient war once were. In every age, the cause and effect are the same. People learn fear, become slaves to their anxiety, suffer, and thus, the power of magic is born.
Pardon me. You mean to say anxiety is the source of all magic?
You know what? This is actually making me think of Mahou Shoujo Madoka Magica.
Magla is a substance born of the heart, generated when one feels anxiety or fear. By certain means, it may be kindled into power. That is what we call magic.
Okay.
In this way, it is by virtue of the anxiety in our hearts that we gain the power to overcome it. Magic is a natural process, and anxiety is its invaluable, irreducible fuel.
Fire show. Yeah, Frank. So, what's been really interesting about this is that we've been suspecting that anxiety and fear have been like a driving aspect of a lot of things in the game. Like every now and then in the city, we'll find just people just keeled over and dead on the streets. And it's like, I was predicting that they were all just like dying due to like getting too anxious or like, you know, succumbing to like fear or whatever. You can kind of see like little magla crystals coming out, or like little magla energy things coming out of their bodies. So it's interesting that they're saying that all of that just fuels magic. And, you know, it can't help me, I can't help but be reminded of Madoka Magica, where it's basically the same thing, where energy is harvested through the release of all of these negative emotions.
But in turn, those burdened with more anxiety and fear produce more and more magla from their hearts. Without the willpower to face your fear, the magla overflows. Uncontrollable by magic, it can give rise to strange and terrible happenings as it manifests.
Yeah.
With the world embroiled in chaos, these outbursts of swollen magic may be happening all across our kingdom.
Yeah, so Luis is not trying to like individually turn everybody into a human. Luis is trying to freak out everybody as much as he can so they all naturally do it themselves.
It's the answer to everything. The melancholia crystals, the beasts driven feral. The very land is erupting with the weight of its people's fears.
I've been saying that since like the first chapter, bro.
If Luis's art is rooted in bringing out this chaos, then anyone might be next. He said he became a monster because he's elder, but that wasn't the complete story. If what you say is true...
Indeed. All people today are ultimately descendants of humankind. If Luis so chooses, he could turn anyone into a human monster.
Yes.
Yet as long as you have the strength to confront your fears, even this transformation may be defied and overcome.
But if he would turn people into humans, if in the unlikely event that happens...
If there is any motive for such cruelty, it can only be hatred. If Luis is truly from this village, then their fire would have cost him everything. Such unjust tragedy could easily beget a thirst for revenge. Even if it meant wielding a magic that twisted life into something terrible, instead of uplifting it. Indeed, it seems the opposite of an archetype. A truly dark power.
Opposite of an archetype.
Who goes there?
Hello. Zorba, probably?
Someone flees!
That's him. The malformed assassin who struck at the prince. He's bound for the woods.
Okay.
After him!
Let's go! The truth of melancholization. Magla particles are produced by feelings of anxiety. Truth of magic igniters. This technology was created in the old world where people had already discovered magic used Igniters to amplify. Igniters into their technology that created them were lost after the War of Destruction. Igniters were rediscovered and used in the opposite way. That's actually really cool that the igniters were shaped like collars to, you know, hold people back from using true magic. Originally highly advanced magic igniters. Neat. A technique that uses magma particles to intervene in the laws of physics. Magic was discovered before the War of Destruction. Magic is also the embodiment of the weakness, vileness, and deep-seated fear of the mind. Wait. Its properties were studied and a technique was discovered